everybody, and welcome to Rise of the Podcast. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Kara.
And I am giving the warning for you to enter. Oh no!
What?
What are you
Why?
doing?
No, freaking
What?
thing.
What is happening?
What? Oh my gosh! You guys like watching our intro, right? I need to figure that out. Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
3, 2, 1, now. What?
Dun,
my
dun,
goodness.
dun, dun, dun. Just kidding.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Hello.
For those you don't know, who is this?
This is Keith.
Hi, Keith.
Hello.
Oh, we're already...
Warning, we've got a guest on the show.
Oh, dang.
How cool is that? We have more than a guest on some show. We've done some upgrades.
We have.
Did we do upgrades? I can't tell.
Yeah, it looks like a Nicholas Winding Refn movie. Like Neon Demon and Drive. And
Jeremy was playing with the torch over there.
Yep.
Okay, all right. David wasn't around, so it's fine. Legitimately. Did you? Yeah, you heard this story. I started my friend David on fire.
oh,
And then when
Have
Jay
you
Leno...
heard that story?
I don't think I have heard this.
Yeah, all right. So I think
go
they're...
for you.
Yep. Go ahead and retell that one, Jeremy.
When Jay Leno started on fire, everyone called me and asked me if I was hanging out with him. So long story short, Keith, I'll tell you the story really quick.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got an old carbureted car. If you need to start it, you can use starter fluid. Or you can just, take the air filter off. You pour a little gas down the carb.
Sure.
And when you start it, it'll prime it just like you prime a well.
What's up, Pete?
And so David was my gas holder. And so he, poured a little bit in. I started it. It ran, died. He poured a little bit in, did the same thing. He did it a third time. Well, when it had almost started, so I went just to try while he went to pour. So the pour and then the try started, and then it backfired.
Oh, no.
And it lit the can he was holding on fire. So then he reactively pulled it away, and then the gas just became like this. So I'm sitting there 1 second trying to start my car, and then the next second my friend is completely from the waist up a fireball.
Oh, my God.
And then there was another car parked extremely close to me, so I couldn't even get out to help him. Oh. So he runs out and he takes his shirt off, and he was able to pat himself out, but he had really bad burns up and down one whole arm. I'll show you a picture sometime. Mm-hmm. So anyways, yeah, so and then something similar happened to Jay Leno. He was working on a steam-powered car, and he was underneath it, and it shot steam right in his face.
Man, was this recently with Jay Leno?
David was last July. Jay Leno was November, I think.
Oh, wow.
Somewhere around there.
Okay.
So yeah, there's some torch remnants over there, but the stars are outside the window now.
Because you're facing that way, you should just get the mic on the other side. Because when you do the mic check, you're doing it straight on. So,
I see.
There you go.
Is that better?
Yeah, so now when you're facing that, it's going to be more in line.
Gotcha.
Perfect. Now that we could hear you, but you sound good.
Awesome.
Anyways, yeah, it's been a busy week, so we'll start off with what Chris brought. So Chris came. Chris is in studio today. Woohoo, Chris!
Yeah, Chris.
I have to remember how to do things while I'm here now.
So Chris, you
Very
did the
hard.
Starry Night background. Those are real stars.
Yep, I
Yes,
went out to
they're
outer
real
space
stars.
and captured them myself.
And then we started the process of weathering, doing a little bit of weather. Literally started it with a couple minutes to spare before the show started.
Literally.
Like 10 minutes ago.
But if you guys have been watching Chris's streams, bonus points in chat if you know which animated show this is from. Chris made this 100%.
Does really anybody know?
Does anybody know?
If you don't, I'll be real sad.
Chris's favorite animated show, with also Chris's famous voice actor as the main character. Earthworm Jim, that's a good guess.
That's
do you
a
mean?
video game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. I remember.
Boom.
Cam,
Right there.
of course,
Cam
Cam would know.
Darkwing Duck.
And then
Let's get dangerous. My Little Pony
Little
brand,
My
get out
Little
of here.
Pony. My Little Pony's a great show.
I've never seen it. And then
I can imagine as having a daughter, you've seen it.
I understand all the bronies of the world from 2012. I'm like, yeah, this show's awesome. It's hilarious. I watch it with my kiddo all the time.
That's funny. That's awesome.
Chip is currently in love with Mickey Mouse right now. So.
Oh, Mickey
Oh,
Mouse.
yeah.
Oh.
It's the Mickey Mouse
Wow,
Clubhouse.
that's got nothing on my little. That show is trash.
But yeah, so then this is the helmet you guys saw Chris finish live on when he would jump in and do some like bonus streams. And this thing is like incredibly awesome. Look at the rust in the ground. Look at how good that looks on camera, Chris.
I did a good job.
You
Hold
know,
it forward so you get the first perspective.
perspective.
Oh, you can't quite get it.
Here,
far
let me
enough.
do that.
Well, Kara's gonna take it for us.
Ooh, this way. We can do this. We can do
Oh,
it.
there you go.
There, yeah, that's looking good.
Beats by Mando.
Nice.
Kara. And then he's got the Stormtrooper helmet too. Look at this.
Yep.
This one's heavier.
It's got about 5 times as many coats of paint on it because I kept on making mistakes.
Look at how good this looks. This is so cool. The scale of these is just incredible. I absolutely love them. I know Gus is printing an absolute bunch of them.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, at the
At the
scale.
same size?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you
Or he might
guys-
be smaller. Is this 75%?
Those are 55.
These are 55. I think he's doing 50.
Have you guys heard anything about the guy who fabricated those helmets for the original Star Wars movie, A New
No.
Hope? He got hired to fabricate them. He didn't design them, but then he started selling them after the movie got huge
No
as
way.
as his own design, and he was selling them for like thousands of dollars per helmet. This is in like the 70s.
Crazy.
And got into a whole big legal dispute with Lucasfilm about who's the actual intellectual property rights
No
holder.
way.
Yeah, it was super interesting. I was just reading about that.
So who actually designed it?
Well, I guess it was not him.
So I mean, then would he wouldn't actually have the rights, would he?
No, he lost.
Yeah, okay,
he
okay.
lost. I think he lost bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think he was making like $4,000 a pop per helmet.
Wow.
And, this is like
Dang.
1970 something.
Right, 1977, yeah.
He was doing okay.
If anyone wants to pay me $4,000 for one of my helmets, that's fine.
Chris will sell them like right now.
Can you
would.
imagine? Well, then what's the?
Oh, Cam gifted a tier 1 sub.
What? Uh-oh. Brace yourself.
Uh-oh. None of those came even remotely in my
I'm
direction.
gonna have to put this down so it doesn't
They're not at a good
tipped over
angle
me.
for you.
Yeah, Gwen would have to shoot a camera to get to me. So.
That's why I was wondering why you guys are sitting over there and not like. I know you said the chords and everything, but
The twins gotta be together.
No, so Keith, how everything's been going for you? How is it? Do you want
Things
to?
are going good. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that much of my life has changed since my last visit here.
I bet you everybody. Let's talk about you've got some cool props for your movie,
Yeah. I didn't bring any this time. I brought them for the Halloween episode many months ago.
so you can go back and see them. But what is
Yeah.
something you're gonna do?
So I'm making a movie called Man Has a Mania, and I've got all these props that I've made with found materials. So this is I don't know if you can see.
Oh yeah, look
Yeah,
at there
so
you
this
go.
is a T-shirt I made on a cricket. My
Nice.
sister-in-law's cricket that with kind of the outline of the main character's face. But yeah, I just make stuff out of weed whackers and lenses and motorcycle helmets, and I've got ray guns and spaceships and space helmets, and I'm making an indie sci-fi movie.
that's
So, yeah.
awesome.
Well, so as a backup plan, you're gonna start doing some 3D scanning.
Yeah, so Chris just yesterday had me download the app. What's the app called, Chris?
Polycam.
Polycam. So I'm a little petrified that these masks and props are very
Hello,
much
Ty Durden.
one of a kind. I don't know if I could ever find them again if they got busted or stolen or
Right.
burned in a fire. So I'm going to do some 3D scans just to have them in
Smart.
my pocket in case I ever need to 3D print anything.
That's
So,
super
yeah.
cool.
You guys inspired me. Like when I see all this stuff, I'm like, I need
If you can get that level of fidelity out of
seriously.
a 3D print, and you can nowadays. That's absolutely
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Then I'll start selling them on Etsy and
Yeah.
eBay too. Once the movie's a big hit.
You'll have to send yourself a cease and desist.
Yeah, that's
Do you have the
right.
rights to sell these helmets? I don't think so.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Cam gifted another sub and it actually triggered this time.
My body!
Thank you for the
Can't
sub, Cam.
believe it.
My gosh.
Oh,
Thank you, Cam.
yeah. Hello, Maz the Spaz. I feel like we haven't seen you in here in a while. Welcome back.
Oh, Kara is calling you out.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
just welcome back.
Call
Like, dude,
Call out post.
You know what?
The podcast.
Why is that thumb eating pizza? Is he gonna win? Is he gonna win?
Yeah.
How is that not?
Dang it,
better?
Nicholas.
That's
So
crazy.
congratulations. But
Oh,
Cam's angle. That's
Vocal,
Hello.
Hello, Vocal. Oh, he watches without chatting.
Oh,
He
you're a
stays silent. He's a
lurker.
lurker.
I'm a lurker too.
I need to set up
I am very much a lurker.
a lurk mode thing.
You do.
So, everybody here knows how much Chris loves ChatGPT.
Yep.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, we should do a ChatGPT theater while Keith's here.
Oh, that
We
would be
Yeah,
should.
That would
be
fun.
great.
I feel like Keith's got solid improv chops.
No, I don't.
Dang it.
But I love ChatGPT, so let's do it anyway.
Well, so ever since like it came out, Chris is, I don't know, 25%, if not more than that, of his stories revolve around some funny thing that he had interacting with ChatGPT. So I found two things this week. I finally bit the bullet and did it myself. I am now ChatGPT'd up. I have done it and tried it, and I have stories about. Oh my goodness!
Ryan, thank you so much for the gift sub. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I think you need to shoot Keith once, Gwen.
Yeah. I'm not even covering my face anymore.
Oh, she's getting a bead on you.
She got me good.
That was more than once.
Yeah, that was a lot.
That was like 83 times.
You know what we should do,
Show now.
Oh, okay.
Chris?
You're
We
just getting all
should
your future ones out of the way.
mount that webcam on top of one of the guns for a
Oh, yeah.
That'd be
gun
funny.
POV because I
Little
really
POV.
I loved that last week.
Oh, we're
Little
close to hype
hardcore
train.
Henry.
Sweet.
Oh my
Dang.
Hardcore Henry, nice.
Wait, what hardcore Henry? What?
It's
Yeah,
a
the webcam on the gun would be totally hardcore
Oh,
Henry. Do you know that
yeah.
movie?
I have
No.
never seen it.
It's a movie that was made entirely POV from one character's perspective with Tim Roth. Is he in it?
Oh, I can't remember.
I think it's Tim Roth.
Wait.
It's a total hardcore action movie that's entirely made with GoPros. And you are, like, the movie viewer is a character. So it's like, you know, people always say, like, oh, it was like watching a video game. This movie's actually like watching a video game.
Yeah, Tim Roth is in it.
Interesting.
Really
Okay.
good. Yeah.
True Saint says
It's
an
really
amazing
good.
movie.
Yeah.
That could be a Kara movie review.
Tim
It could be if somebody actually gets a movie review. I still haven't watched The Platform.
Tim Roth isn't like Bellman from Home Alone 2, is he?
No, that's Tim
No.
Curry.
Tim Curry.
Lie to me.
Lie to me.
That's a good show.
The main character lie to me.
Interesting.
Oh,
Okay.
it's from
Sure.
He's
Yeah.
but it's from his point of view, so you never get to see him.
no.
though.
He's like the main character's buddy. He's hardcore
Gotcha.
Henry's buddy.
So he would be the main focus then, because
Yeah,
you'd be
yeah.
seeing him a lot. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to watch
Interesting.
that.
It's good.
Speaking of which, do we want to hold on a second? Did you? Well, Corey, how do you do a wheel spin? Are you trying to get a wheel spin for Kara movie review?
Yep, it's about time I got my opinion listened to in the show.
Oh, poor bomb droid.
Poor little guy. I'll hold
More
on
like
to you.
bonk droid.
He's my friend.
I like that joke, Chris, for what it's worth. Are you serious?
Ah!
Well, giveaway. I
Yes.
got a couple ingots right here. I got an ingot. If we do hit a hype train, we'll do a level hype train ingot per hype train giveaway. Oh my goodness!
dear
Oh
God.
my goodness! What's happening? Are
we
you just
getting
doing that
shot
for a
at?
giveaway?
Yeah,
No.
this is just for the giveaway.
Everyone's like hides.
Keith is all like,
Oh no! Cam just did it again. Tier 1 gift sub. Oh man! That would have been the next. Poor Kara.
Firing.
Yay! Gwen's jammed.
Out.
Gwen's jammed.
those feel extra spicy today.
They do.
They always feel extra spicy now.
I don't know. That
I think
hurts.
it's the proximity of the new set, perhaps.
I think
there
so.
we go.
Oh my god.
Cam, thank you. Another tier 1 gift sub. Thank you so much.
Are we hitting a hype train? A hype train is close.
We are very close. We have 90 seconds.
I can't believe it.
Are we good? Do I have to cover my face?
No, I think we're.
I think you guys are all right.
Okay.
You know, in the
Just kidding, blast him. No.
in the previous set, the shooters would be just a little
You know
further
what? You're right,
off
you're right.
than they are on
heck,
this set.
like at least double the distance.
Oh, Ryan, you are too nice.
Is he though?
Yes,
he just
he
wants
is.
us to get shot. Let's be
Sure.
real.
Listen to those things. Oh my goodness. So much nerve starting. And the lights. This is what it must have been what it was like on the Death Star when the rebels were attacked.
Yeah. You can't see anything. It's foggy.
bots
You're
to
getting
be
Hello,
shot
buds
at.
to be. Welcome in.
Oh my god.
What do you say?
Cam's ankle says it's Gwen's hostility coming through the dart.
That's true. I think the guns have the take on the person who's firing them. So ChatGPT, I used it for the first time and I was blown away by interacting with it and the level of response I got. So Kara and I are totally into Lord of the Rings right now. We just
Yes.
watched
the Fellowship of the Ring.
The Fellowship. We got a art book, kind of like the Ralph McQuarrie one down here, of like all the original concept art of Lord of the Rings, and it's phenomenal.
By David Day.
So I was asking ChatGPT questions about Lord of the Rings, and I was like, "What is the author trying to tell me?" Was the only prompt I gave it about Lord of the Rings, and it like took its time. It typed everything out. It was unbelievable. It was really.
Wait,
really
what's
cool.
happening?
Thanks me for cheering 101 bits.
Kara, are you gonna read from the book?
Oh, and Cam, thank you for the gift sub too. Hype train has begun.
Are we getting shot? Are we not getting
You are
shot?
getting shot.
Okay.
Oh, we are.
Mando took a hit. Mando took a hit.
Good thing he's got the helmet.
Jeez
Yeah, right?
Louise. All right, am I reading?
Yes.
Eli shrugged. Forgive me if I don't trust you to do as you're told.
Who did that now?
It was a mistrigger that I had to add in.
You can stay at my place, though a ticked-off brother might not have the best bedside manner. Boone groaned. Can we call it even if I let her take me back to my place, get me situated, and then we go our separate ways?
Unbelievable.
No, nothing too spicy yet. Oh, I'm sorry, Gonk Droid. Sorry, my man.
You're just killing the
Come here,
gonk
buddy.
droid.
Oh,
More like bonk droid.
Did Han Yoda take a hit? Is he broken? Give him to me. I must protect him. No! No! He lost a leg. I gotta
Han
find
Yoda
that
Shrek
leg.
the Pirate.
He lost a leg.
he lost a leg.
Pete super highlighted his chat and said, "You do realize the platform is a horror movie, right?"
For what?
The platform. So
Yeah,
she's been
no.
convinced to watch it because it's like,
No, I've not been convinced.
Yes, you
You have
have.
been
You're gonna
convinced.
watch it.
Oh, no, I'm not. It's a horror movie.
No, it's not.
I don't want to watch a horror movie.
You'll be fine.
I don't want to watch a horror movie.
You want me to watch
And
it?
besides,
No.
it's not like Mike has been back since he requested it.
Mike has been back.
Oh, has he?
He has been.
Brad says, "Don't be scared."
Yeah, don't be scared.
Don't be
I
scared.
don't like horror movies. I don't like horror movies.
Anyways, I had a good time with ChatGPT. I asked it what the author was trying to tell me, and it broke it down into like 3 parts. It took its time. I know people are like, "Oh, you can tell when an AI writes something." I could not tell. That was not one part of me.
Now, so
I could tell.
So I had to read some log lines for movies from people, and some of them I'm like, this is so bad. Was this written by an AI or something? No, they were written by real humans, but the stuff that's being written by AI is better than the stuff that's being
That's
written
amazing.
by bad human writers.
Well, okay, so on Reddit, some people have posted that they have submitted, actually papers written by themselves. But what teachers are doing now are putting those papers through like an AI detector or whatever.
Yep.
And it'll say, oh yeah, this paper was 100% written by like ChatGPT or whatever. When in reality, it was just the person writing it. And so they'll get docked for it even though they wrote it.
I haven't heard of an AI detector.
So
Yeah, I've heard of that same. Like, it's supposed to draw on the same like database to be like these types of words and phrases are going to be commonly generated, blah blah blah.
Wow.
So you can have like a fraud percentage and stuff.
That's hilarious because I feel like the best way to do an AI detector is to make it AI. Right? So you just go to ChatGPT and write, ChatGPT, did you write this? It'll say, yes, I did.
So it's funny you say that. It's funny you say that. So the chat AI detectors or the chat GPT AI detectors, they're just cash grabs from corporations just trying to make money. There's no
sure.
actual peer reviews or validity. They're just a company that said, hey, you can use us.
Yeah, they try and
Right.
convince colleges to spend $10,000 a year to like fraud-proof their
Yep.
homework.
You know, I hope all the AI paranoia that we're seeing in the media lately is just going to be super
Oh.
laughable in 5 years.
I hope so.
I think so.
Thank you, Subsector.
Was that from Subsector?
Yep.
Thank you so much, Subsector. How are you guys not out?
He refilled them.
Oh my goodness.
Great.
He refilled them.
Jeremy
Level 2
kicked
hype
the
train.
bucket off
Yep.
So, are we doing 2 ingots?
Are we,
Then-
how many? You don't have that many ingots left, do you?
I have enough
Hello,
for whatever
Leo.
hype train we hit tonight.
What if we get to hype 44?
Then we will make him so.
Is there?
Oh my gosh, Cam with another gifted
Here
sub.
we go.
Unbelievable.
I got myself.
This is you got yourself.
I did. I hit the corner of the TV in front of it.
Serves you right.
Oh, that's funny.
That's hilarious.
Wait, there's no red alert sound going.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It started to do the red alert and then stopped, and I don't want to smoke you guys out, so I'm flashing the
I
lights.
appreciate that. It is smoky in here.
So, guys, I'm using a ton of image generating AI for my movie.
Cool.
So, I built the mask with lens and weed whacker parts and motorcycle helmet, but I needed a scene in which it looks like it's rotting.
Yeah.
And so I use Deep Dream Generator. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that.
Is that the Discord one?
No,
that's Midjourney. Sorry, that's Midjourney.
I don't know who's behind it, but it's free and it's open source unless you want to subscribe and get all these extra perks. But so I told AI, I gave it a picture of the mask I built, a picture I took. So I own the intellectual property rights, and I said, mask, like space mask rotting like an apple. And I just varied the degree of AI interaction with the image. So over the course of like 8 images, it looks like this mask is just like getting sour and moldy.
Cool.
And it looks great. And then using like an After Effects template, I can do these like smash zooms into it and stuff, and it looks awesome. So I think there's a lot of video makers and filmmakers who are super paranoid about AI, but I think if you're using it, like just use it as a new tool. It's just a new tool to make a new kind of art. It's not something that's going to make you stop doing art.
Right.
So I think all the AI paranoia is just kind of ridiculous.
Well, there are some teachers out there that are like fine with their students using AI, like AR to write papers, as long as they edit it, because they do have to know a certain amount of what they're talking about in order for the AI to actually write about it.
Right.
So.
No, and so it looks like Cam's ankle said he'll make more. Bots to Bistro is something huge. Chris, did you want to read that or no?
Yeah, let me pull that back up here.
Spicy.
He says, at Rise of the Podcast, in classic Edgar Rice Burroughs style, he pressed her body close to his, and just before they leapt off the spire for freedom, he turned to her and stared directly into her violet eyes and whispered. Her bosoms blushed, all 3 of them. He'd stolen the Ember Gem and her heart.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Brownie, you totally went into like NPR voice for that. That was great.
It is the top of the hour, and we will be joining you for driving in to UWS, because that's the only time I listen to NPR.
I want to come around and talk back about Netflix really here in a minute too, because they're on my poop list.
I was gonna say, did Violet Eyes trigger Witcher? Yeah. Oh.
Sam Fisher's got a wheel spin. Hopefully it's Chat GPT Theater. Or another Carrot movie review.
Yep.
That is the most sought after thing on this wheel. Purples are the popular ones. Oh, Jedi Mind Trick Challenge. Should we do Chat GPT Theater instead?
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Let's do Chat GPT Theater
David.
instead. I got to bone up on my 100 pyramid million thing. Whoa, who put me on timeout? I just want to tell a story.
Ryan
You just go out and hang out in outer space for a bit, Jeremy.
goes to hang out with the stars.
Talk about Netflix.
Netflix?
I don't know a whole lot about it though. I mean, I
Cracking down on passwords.
yeah, and I heard a little bit about it from a coworker that made it seem like the original account holder just has to verify that yes, they have shared with these people.
Oh,
And
no,
then-
so what it is now,
$8 extra.
you're on
Jeremy,
timeout. You are
you're
on
on the
timeout.
vacuum of space. No one can hear you complain.
Yeah, go away. No, so that's just it. If you're not on the home network or whatever, if you want to add an account, it's an additional $8 for every account that you have.
Okay. Well, guys, if my Netflix just got shut off, I'm not watching a whole lot of Netflix originals.
We're not either.
Lately.
We're not either.
I can't tell you the last time I turned it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I watch stuff on there. So I watch a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog on there.
Okay.
From the 90s, which I've discovered is also on Paramount Plus and
There you
also
go.
on the Roku channel and is also everywhere. I mean, there's lots of good stuff on there, but their original exclusive content, what is he doing there?
I have no idea. He's being very disruptive for somebody who's on timeout, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
the
You want to
whole-
go for 4 minutes, mister?
Oh my God. I don't know. I'm fine.
He is
with it.
unhinged. He is
we're gonna-
unhinged.
We're going to get rid of
God. You're getting rid of Netflix?
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of it because we don't watch anything on there right now. Like, in my opinion, Ozark has gone a few seasons overboard. They should have stopped a couple seasons back, I feel.
They did. Oh, I guess they're done now. So I guess
This is the final?
I watched the whole thing all the way through already.
I don't know. I feel like not the newest one, but the one previous was just,
Yeah.
you know.
So what streaming service would you not live without? Is it Disney Plus?
Oh, probably Disney Plus. We love Disney Plus.
There's a lot of stuff for kids on there.
Lots of stuff for kids. There's all the Star Wars.
I like
Just
Apple.
good stuff.
Right now.
Apple is on
Apple is
fire.
amazing. Ted Lasso,
Yeah.
Shrinking, Physical, all
you watched
great
Shrinking?
shows.
No, I've not watched that one. We watched Ted Lasso. I
Yep.
watched. Do you guys watch Severance?
No.
Severance was amazing.
Okay.
Do you want the elevator pitch?
Sure.
So it is a world in which your work self is totally unaware of what your after work self does, and vice versa. So you are
Interesting.
essentially like two completely distinct personalities at work and after work. And this is a thing that people sign up for, and the corporation is all mysterious and manipulative and Twilight Zone-y. And it's really great. I loved it. And that's an Apple original. In my
Okay.
mind, Apple's got the best originals right now.
They
100%.
truly do.
They really do.
Yep.
There hasn't been like an Apple original that I've watched and haven't enjoyed more than I thought I would.
So that's the end game there. So Netflix, up your prices. I don't really care because I don't
Mythic Quest
feel like
is really
I need you
good.
right now.
Yeah.
What was the one that you guys just said? Like 5
Shrinking?
seconds?
Shrinking. It's got Harrison Ford
Harrison
and
Ford and
Jason
Segel.
Segel.
Yep.
Yeah, that looked really good.
It's phenomenal.
Physical is great too, in my opinion.
And that's got
Rose Byrne.
I only know her from she's the female from
Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit.
Oh, okay.
But she's the main character in it, and basically she popularizes at-home workout VHS
Aerobics?
tapes in the.
Aerobic. It's
like in
like,
the late
it's set in the 80s,
Yeah.
late
Nice.
70s, early 80s.
Oh, there's so much drama. Like people bootleg her tapes, so she goes like beats people up that bootleg.
But it's
her
funny
stuff.
that sounds
because
good.
you like
Yeah, it's
you
cool.
listen to her inner dialogue the whole entire time, and I'm like sitting there, I'm like,
Oh,
her inner
Silo.
dialogue is my inner dialogue. It is amazing. I love this woman. I connect with her.
Is
We're
Silo's
sisters.
supposed to be good too.
I read book 1 of the series of novels, and I thought it was amazing. I've been really excited about the show. Haven't gotten a chance to check it out yet, though. But it looks good.
Yeah, and then
I wanted to circle back for Maz the Spaz. Was curious how you felt about Cal Kestis playing like Spider-Man in Jedi Survivor.
I don't think it's too much of a stretch from what he was in Fallen Order, was it?
Dude,
I think the game's really good.
specifically says, should that level of grapple swinging be canon?
I suppose they did insert the grapple in this, but
They did, but like even in Clone Wars, there were episodes where there's an episode on Geonosia where Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Ahsoka use grappling hooks to get up a wall in order to take out.
so does Rex.
Yep, and Rex. The clones use them throughout, but I mean Jedi specifically. The fact that Jedi are using grappling hooks, I mean, yeah.
I think it's not a platformer. It's that style of game now, right? So the Tomb Raider
You're not
series
wrong, Brad.
is that way, and then that game is that way. So I think they're just trying to up the ante.
Oh, Barry.
Because
Barry's
besides the grappling hook, Marin grants him some Night Sister Magica that he uses to like zip around and zippy, and
Which is
it's
super
really
nice.
cool.
I love that game. Right now, I'm going around. I'm trying to finish up all the meditation chambers so I can unlock the map that unlocks where all of like the collectibles are.
Yeah, why don't you just like force lift yourself everywhere?
I mean,
Like, you got to do all this stuff. It's like you're wasting so much energy when you're just literally like, you can lift a rock, you can just lift yourself and be like, I'm going to force lift myself and put myself right where I want to be.
But it's good. It's a fun game. I've really been enjoying the poop out of it. Okay, so I'm going to tell a quick story. So, Keith,
Who'd have thought?
there's a running joke here that my shirts are never long enough. So whenever I do things on the set,
Ah, nice, Brad.
you just catch a little bit of my top of my butt crack.
Oh, lovely.
And so we talked about it last
That's what
week.
people
Keith
are
is very
watching.
excited about this
That
one
sounds
now.
great.
So I was at work and I was wearing like ridiculously long extra protective equipment, and it still didn't cover me up. So I was like bent over working on something. Somebody's like, hey, dude, you can see your butt crack. Oh man. So anyways, it was really frustrating. So I told that story last week. So I get a call from my mom, And she says, yeah, I was over at B&B. I was picking up some groceries and stuff, and I was heading home. And there was a dude working on his car on the side of the road, and he was like changing his tire, and he was bent over. She's like, his butt crack was totally hanging out. And she goes, just want you to know, I watched the podcast, and it reminded me of you. Like, Mom, you see someone's crack now, and it reminds me of you? And she's like, yeah, you're that guy. It's you. You're the butt crack guy.
You can get like the extra long white T-shirts.
Apparently from Duluth Trading Co.
Yeah,
Is that what they
they're
make
called
them?
plumber shirts.
Yeah,
So I need those.
I've got an extra long Carhartt like button up, like blue collar kind of like working shirt. that
Is
I
it long
love.
too?
Yeah, it's like
Oh, that's what I need.
I've got
to
an
my
extra
knees, it's
long
great.
car. I was like, oh, Keith, where are we going with this?
extra long. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I just like kind of stop talking.
Brad's got great comments. I can't even repeat them. It's so funny. But anyways, that was my highlight for the week. And then I told her I was going to tell everybody on the podcast because it was too funny.
That's tiniest, in case you're wondering, Gwen.
Tiniest.
So Chris, that was the story I
Like
had
one of
for
the
you.
tiniest.
I had to wait.
Tiniest, I put very small.
But yeah, no. So my beef with Netflix is now they're rolling it out. So you can like the person away, they can like call you and be like, hey, what's the code? And you can still put it in and it'll unlock it. But then allegedly when you get on at home again, then it'll ask you for the code again, back and forth. So you can permanently authorize other users.
Then it costs $8.
But it's $8 per one. And if you have a premium, you can only authorize 2 additional households.
Okay.
And then if you have this basic plan, you can only authorize 1 additional household. So
I
it's
heard that they were also going to be moving to an optional like ad supported.
which I wouldn't even want to do that anyways. No. I literally do, like, my coworkers try to show me stuff on YouTube constantly, and we all share YouTube Premium. Chris, my mom, me, Kara, and then one of my old coworkers. We're all on it, so there's a bunch of us on it, and it's totally worth it. I can't understand how people can watch YouTube now.
Oh, gosh.
It's an ad every 5 minutes, and it's like 2 or 3.
Actually, on
Yeah.
on my drive over here, I was listening to a Pink Floyd concert on YouTube, and Pink Floyd writes long songs.
Yeah.
They write 12-minute long songs.
Yep.
So I might hear 2 sets of commercials in one song
That is
I can't skip
crazy.
because I'm driving.
Can you
It's so
imagine if you
annoying.
went to a concert and they're like in the middle of the song, they're like, we're going to do an ad read for Cooper Tires.
Stop playing "Shine On, You Crazy Diamond"?
And
You
of
gotta-
all the bands, like Pink Floyd is getting corporately sold out so hard on the inside.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You can choose, though, not to monetize your videos, right? And it will not show ads. Is that correct? Right? Because like the ad-supported stuff is what keeps YouTube going. So do you guys remember Doritos Locos Tacos at Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently Papa John's has a Doritos Locos crust.
Okay,
Really?
interesting.
So somebody said, oh, dude, you got to check this out. And I'm like, no way they're making it. I don't even understand how it would work. So they pulled up Papa John's YouTube and they showed me they had it monetized. So I got an ad for something
In an ad.
else, just trying to watch their ad
ad,
roll
that's funny.
for their Locos crust.
You know what's even more hilarious? I'm thinking of like the new Flash movie come out. You know, they put out YouTube videos hyping up the release of the trailer.
Yeah.
Like, trailer drops in 2 days. And of course I watch these things because I'm obsessed.
Right.
And so it's like then, before I watch that commercial for another commercial, I have to watch a commercial for something completely unrelated.
Isn't
Yep.
that silly?
It's crazy.
It's like advertising is the only job left in America.
Yep. Good thing that's the job we're in right now.
Yep, exactly.
True Saint says, yes, it's a Doritos Locos Cool Ranch Papadilla.
Papadilla. Oh, yeah, so Papa John's quesadilla. It's like a quesadilla, I guess.
Interesting.
Oh. Cool.
I would have
man.
known.
I'd be up for
Interesting.
that.
I would have known if I walked away once the ad started playing. I'm like, I am not watching an ad on an
Tony?
ad. This is adception.
Oh, yeah, so YouTube itself can put ads on any videos they want to as well.
Right. You're just choosing not to make money from it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Or if it's, you know,
I
I've got,
accidentally pinned that, Brad. I'm not actually trying to acknowledge you.
I've got ads on I've got videos on my channel that are like concert recordings, you know, stuff that like I can't monetize.
Yeah.
But someone's still monetizing it, BMI or whatever.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So there's still ads for my videos, even though I don't get revenue for it.
We've
Well-
never earned a single cent from YouTube.
I I mean,
No.
haven't we earned like a penny or two here and there?
No, not from YouTube.
We've never hit the monetization threshold.
So in what, like 2017 or so, they changed the subscriber threshold to 1,000.
Yeah.
Yep.
Before that, I used to make about $100 a year. On
Hey,
YouTube.
that's not
So I was
bad.
raking it in. I mean, it was something, but then
That's
you know,
what keeps Keith in custom T-shirts.
That's right. So like my videos, like I have some videos that have many views, like hundreds of thousands of views, but I've never been like very channel focused, or
Yeah.
subscriber focused. So I was getting money from these videos, but I only have like, I don't know, 200 or 300 subscribers probably. So now there's just nothing. Nothing to be
Crazy.
had.
Interesting.
This comment is pretty funny.
You're listening to a full album of Led Zeppelin concert live in London. You don't want to pay for ad for YouTube. You deserve to be forced to listen to a tampon commercial.
I wasn't listening to Led Zeppelin. I was listening to Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
Pay attention.
Or an ad for depression medication is the end of that.
No, so the worst thing, it was so, Pink Floyd, they're like jamming out, and then all of a sudden it was like, when you're in Verbo, you're vacationing alone. I'm like, fuck you.
You get one. You're fine.
I'm so sorry. I'm not supposed to talk like that.
It wasn't me for the first time ever. It took 212
no.
episodes.
I hope there are no children watching.
No, it's fine.
There's anybody watching, so don't worry about that.
Oh, God.
Marty Jr.
He's asleep already.
Is he actually asleep though? If he falls asleep that quick, you have like the unicorn child.
Chuck Norris.
Dang.
Oh, okay.
Chip gets wild before bed.
It is time for the IMDb
Like an
game,
hour.
but I'm going to pause and tell a Marty Jr. story first. So I went
Here's
home
a
to take.
commercial for Marty Jr.
Here's a commercial for my nephew before we play the game. I went over to my sister's house to take a shower before the podcast. And Marty Jr. Sr. and Marty Jr. Jr. are just chilling out on the couch. And I'm not kidding you. It's hard to like show, but like, so it's a chaise. There's a chaise on the side of the couch, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Marty's sitting there, just like full on like relaxed. So he's got an arm up like this and the other arm's like kind of down. And then Marty Jr. Jr. Imagine copy, paste, and then shrink into the exact same pose. Right as he's sitting there, arm up on the thing, other arm down. It's like it's like a cascading window of Marty's lounging on this couch. It's so funny.
That's great.
It was unbelievable. I was like, it's like you literally just copied Marty and then shrunk him down to 50% scale and stuck another one right there.
That's so funny.
Oh yeah. Oh. Second tangential Marty Jr. story. I'm spinning a football for him this morning, and I got he just likes watching football spin on the ground. And I got a really good spin, and he ran up to it, and he stood over it, and then he just sat on top of it like he's hatching an egg. This kid knows how to play football.
I love kids. They're wonderful.
Marty Jr. Sr. says, I better get the next 30 minutes ad-free for listening to this. All right, now it's time for the IMDb game. Actually, hold on. I have a lighting cue for this. It's just not automatic yet, so you're just going to have to bear with me for 1 second here.
Chris is going to hit all the buttons. That is yellow.
That is really yellow, yeah.
Oh, whoops. The first button I pushed did not go. There we go.
Hey,
Look
this
at how
looks
yellow
good.
that is. That's fun.
All right, so for those of you who do not know the way the IMDb game works, when the IMDb game is redeemed, the person who did the redeem chooses an actor or actress. It's then up to us to guess whether or not we think that actor or actress has appeared in more films or fewer films than screen legend Sean Connery. The actor chosen this time around is Chuck Norris.
While people are guessing their answers, I got to read Bots to Beast. He says, just so you know, I'm not doing the chores my wife asked me to do. Risking wrath and possibly divorce watching this. So,
Well, at least you got to hear funny stories about my nephew.
Bots
There
to
you go.
Beasts. Now, did you get your ingot? Because you should have gotten
I think he said he did.
at the beginning.
I think he commented earlier that he picked it up today, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And he says we have jaundice.
Yep. I'm gonna go with more. It's Chuck
I'm gonna go
Norris.
with more.
Even if it's fewer, it's Chuck Norris. It's more.
Every
Oh yeah, that sounds like a Chuck Norris fact. I'm gonna go fewer.
Dang.
Okay, and here's my logic. I think Chuck Norris has done a lot of TV.
And we count TV though.
Oh, we count TV.
Well, so
But
it's how IMDb is crediting him.
Yep.
So it's like,
If it's just one credit for
Okay,
all Chuck Norris.
so like, you know, 1 billion episodes of Walker, Texas Ranger.
It should only be
one thing.
But it depends on how they enter it, though. So this is the disclaimer I always have to give.
Cameos count.
I'm not making up these numbers. It's from IMDb. So if you have a beef with how it's being counted, it's with IMDb, not with me.
Yeah, all right. I'm sticking with Sean Connery.
So all of you guys are saying that Chuck Norris has appeared in fewer films than Sean Connery.
I said more.
I said more.
And there's some people in chat who said more, but not very many.
Okay.
And Brad's going to say the same.
Yep.
Bots to beast Chuck Norris's fists have made more movies. Okay, so Chuck Norris has appeared in fewer films.
No.
than Sean
Oh,
Connery.
Jeremy, we have been
I thought
wrong
so.
every single time for the past like 3 weeks.
Well, because
The
my logic
Expendables.
with the TV shows is that Sean Connery never did TV, right?
Yeah.
And Chuck Norris spent decades doing TV. How is he going to find time to be in more movies than Sean Connery with all the TV? He
That's
was doing?
true.
And right, so like 10 years of TV gets you one listing on IMDb when it's Walker, Texas Ranger. I don't even know if that show was on for 10 years. It probably.
Oh, I think it was. Should
we
I
should
look
look that up because
Let me look that up.
That was on.
Okay, so let's do a Price
was
is
a
Price is
quality
Right
program.
style number of years. Let's lock on our numbers. Because I'm like I'm gonna say like 13.
Kara, what's your guess?
I was gonna say 12, but
Now, you can
no,
say
I'll do
12.
12. I'll do 12.
I'll do 8.
Oh man, see, I was gonna do 8.
Ah, I said it first.
Well, so you could say 1.
Yeah.
Say 1 to
9.
cover your bases.
No, I don't, because I think it's 9. I'm gonna go with 9.
So
If it's 10, 11, or 12,
8, 9, 12,
Brad-
13.
Keith is going to do well.
Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just trying to see it. It went 9 seasons.
Dang.
No
okay.
way. I was close with 8. 10 just seemed like too many to me. So I was going to do 9, but then I'm like, I'll bump it down because its price is right.
Hold on.
See-
So 8 would cover 9.
That's what I was gonna do too. That's why I chose
Gwen
8.
alleges that there's a reboot to Walker, Texas Ranger.
There is. It's
What?
on-
The guy who plays Sam from Supernatural is Walker.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
I enter CW promos to air on KBW regularly. It's just called Walker.
Oh, okay.
Silly.
Looks
silly.
like there's only 1 season.
Hello, Tactile. Welcome in.
Dang.
Is it brand new?
Look how absolutely not like Chuck Norris this guy looks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
God.
actually, hold on. I can share this with the world. I forgot that I have that power.
I got the power.
Look at this. Look at that guy's face. It's nothing but right angles.
That's the guy from the cover of the romance novel.
Yes.
It's okay. So now we're deep inside of the IMDb rabbit hole now. So this Walker is a 6.1 on IMDb.
Oof.
Is this higher or lower than the original Walker, Texas
Lower.
Ranger?
It better be lower.
Yeah, I'm sure it's lower.
If it's not,
Walker,
dear God.
the original one has got nostalgia on it. So.
Cam says the reboot's excellent.
But Excellence got 6.1.
The original Walker, Texas Ranger. And let me get this thing clicked out. 5.6.
Wow.
You guys are never right, apparently.
No, that's,
I mean, I was only
that's a
90%
surprise.
sure. So.
I should rewatch that. It's been a hot minute since I've seen
The
Walker.
eyes
don't-
of a Ranger are
You
upon
don't want to
you.
rewatch it.
Hold on, you want to get a copy? I want to play a little bit of the Walker theme song.
Kara, it is literally quick cuts to like just a leg, not attached to a human being, hitting a bad guy.
I've got a Chuck Norris story when.
Oh, is this not?
Have you met him?
No.
That'd be sick if you had.
Have you fought him?
No, I wouldn't be here. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Kara, you want to rewatch this?
I'm
Nostalgia,
actually
baby.
getting hyped up. I want to watch this
Right?
now. Eyes of a Ranger are upon you.
Get out of here, YouTube.
Why is it doing that?
There's like another minute to go, and it's like, watch these other videos, guys.
That's what a Ranger's gotta be. Down. Oh my gosh. That's such a good theme song.
In like 2006, I was working at a news station, and that's when the facts about Chuck Norris website. had,
Okay.
like, do you guys remember that website?
Oh, yeah.
Like, Chuck Norris roundhouse kick facts and whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So somebody had printed all these out and like handed them out around work, and we're all just like goofing around all day and joking
I
about
loved
Chuck
that show,
Norris
too.
facts. And somebody had put up a picture of Chuck Norris like in the news control room, and we're just like all being idiots and jerks and goofing around. So then the 5 o'clock news starts, and I'm doing studio cameras, and the anchor is like reading the open for the news. Coming up today at 5 on RNN, all this stuff happened, and all of a sudden, for the B-roll of the show, all of a sudden, while we're live on TV, a picture of Chuck Norris in like an awesome garage pose is just like up there, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. And the anchor was like mortified. She like did not see the humor in it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Hi, Annie.
On when Conan O'Brien was doing late night with Conan O'Brien, he had the Walker Texas Ranger lever. I don't know if you remember that or not.
I don't.
So, because NBC had the show or whatever, and so they could play clips for it without paying a license fee.
Oh, okay.
So he would literally, the whole bit was him just pulling the lever and playing a random clip from Walker, Texas Ranger.
That's so funny.
And it was hilarious 100% of the time.
Nice.
Cam, I actually, a couple years ago, I think you were on deployment. A couple years ago, I did a rewatch of Dr. Quinn. And the Bots Beats, that is a hilarious thing. I once ripped the hair from Chuck Norris' chest in a fight. Sure, I won, but years later, I had to have my hand amputated because the stuff grew
into
into
another
yeah.
Chuck Norris.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
How does Chuck Norris flush the toilet?
Roundhouse kick, something.
He doesn't. He beats the poop out of it.
That's really good.
I'm trying to. You guys are like heard all.
God.
Hold on.
No,
We're doing 5 minutes of Chuck Norris jokes now.
Bieber was never even in my scope. It was Orlando Bloom, thank you, and Christian Bale.
All right, this is parade.com. Do we try? Like, we'll see how well parade.com.
Who has the power to put me in timeout again?
Well, you see, no, Chuck
Tactile.
Norris doesn't read books. He stares them down until he gets the information he wants.
Is that timeout graphic? Was that something about that reminds me of Mr. Clean? Did you use Mr. Clean as like the no, it's the text, it's the angle, it's like the photo you use.
That's really funny.
It happened to be the image of Jeremy I had up at the time when I was like, I need to make something for when he's on timeout, and I just had him doing an angry fist. What is it? Okay, now I need to see what the Mr. Clean logo
That's
looks
funny.
like.
Chuck Norris died 23
That
years
is very
ago.
Mr. Cleany, actually.
Is
Hold
it?
on.
Let's see it.
I'll pull it up
Let's
here.
let the folks at home see.
Tuesday, that joke is funny. I like that.
It is.
So, it's very, very like this.
Look at that. It totally is.
It's just angry
It's just
Mr.
angry
Clean.
Mr. Clean.
That's really funny.
That is very funny. All right.
I feel like we need to buy that sign now and hang it up.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Or we can make our own that is Jeremy timeout. So when Jeremy goes on timeout, it just kind of drops in the ceiling.
It could be like a window shade that you just kind of like pull down.
Right?
If you spell Chuck Norris in Scrabble, you win forever. Chuck Norris breathes air 5 times a day. When God said, "Let there be light," Chuck Norris said, "Say please."
Oh my gosh.
The dinosaurs looked at Chuck Norris the wrong way once. You know that never happened, or you know what happened to them.
I bet Chuck Norris loves these. He must think these are amazing.
The chief export of Chuck Norris is pain. On the 7th day, God rested, and Chuck Norris took over. Chuck. This is so stupid. Here's the problem. I laugh. I look away from the screen. I look back and I read a different one, and it makes me laugh. I'm just trying to find the one that I was trying to. Okay. Why isn't they? Chuck Norris's roundhouse kick is so powerful it can be seen from outer space by the naked eye. Some people can write their name in the snow with their pee. Chuck Norris can write his name into concrete.
These are so good.
Jeremy, you're off a timeout for what it's worth.
What's that, Cliff?
He just fell asleep back there, didn't he?
Where did you go? What were you doing?
I'll tell you in a second.
Ow.
I have my new friend.
The door's not all the way shut, Jeremy. The door's not all the way shut, Jeremy.
Oh no! We'll blow on it.
Okay, we'll blow on it.
Jeremy's full of hot air, so.
No, so first off, I fired up ChatGPT, and I said, "Hey, I was just put on timeout. I'm sad. What do I do?" It says, I'm not kidding. That's what I said. So it said, "I'm sorry to hear that you're sad. Being put on timeout is difficult, but there are a few things you can do to cope with the situation. First, take some deep breaths and calm down. Second, it might be time to engage in activities you enjoy, just such as listening to music, reading a book, or taking a walk outside. If you feel comfortable, talk to someone you trust about what you're going through. Remember, timeouts are just temporary. It's important to take care of yourself during this time." And then I asked it again, and it said, "Reflect on this situation. Why do you think you were put in timeout?" And then it said, "Make sure you pursue your hobbies and interests. You could engage in activities that bring you joy, whether it's painting, playing a musical instrument, writing, or a creative outlet." One of the things that made me laugh in here, it said also take a nice warm bath. So if you guys just cut to the timeout cam next time, I might be in the bathtub soaking back there.
Wait, there's a bathtub here?
Well, no, but I'm saying, like,
No, I know.
I'll pull one in. So then I said, you guys were all laughing. I felt excluded. So I asked ChatGPT to tell me some Chuck Norris jokes. It said, "Sure. Did you know Chuck Norris can speak Braille?" and then I said, "Give me another one." It says, "Certainly. Chuck Norris doesn't need a watch. He decides what time it is." And I said, "Give me 5 Chuck Norris jokes." And it said, "Okay. Chuck Norris can count to infinity twice. He can kill 2 stones with 1 bird. Chuck Norris can slam a revolving door.
2 stones with 1 bird is amazing.
And Chuck Norris once won a game of Connect 4 in 3 moves."
Oh my god.
Oh, look at that. Chuck Norris read Chuck Norris jokes, and he loved them.
I'm
That's
sure he
awesome.
did.
That makes me happy.
Wait, what?
Because, well, there's those, like,
Oh.
celebrities read their own, like, tweets about him and
yeah.
stuff like that. I'm
Oh,
sure they...
mean tweets,
Yeah. Oh, man. Vogue does some really good ones, too, like a little mini behind the thing. They did one with Harrison Ford. Did some,
Vogel, that one's great. Do you read
that's
Vogel?
funny. I just read it. So those are great. So anyways, that's what I did to keep myself occupied back there. Was,
Very good.
Hey, there you go. I can fire up the router every single time. It's going...
Can you imagine?
I had to do some cutting before you got here, and I wanted it to be
that's
done
funny.
before you got here
Yeah,
because
that's
it's
funny.
so loud in here. I
It's
felt bad.
very loud.
Yeah, it's loud. It is loud because then there's not only is it just the router, but the vacuum too. So it's just it's loud. It's absolutely
fine.
crazy.
People live.
What video is Trusink gonna post?
What?
What video is he gonna post?
Oh, probably the one about Chuck Norris reading his
Oh, got
his
it.
jokes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. So one last thing I was gonna tell you guys is there's a fun website. So a long time ago, there was an app you could get. I wanted to try it, but I was way too scared. When I was younger, and I played like online video games, I did not mind talking to people. I cannot stand it now. I don't want the interaction. I don't want to like meet and talk to random strangers. So there was an app that you could like set your alarm in the app, and a real person would call you.
You told me about this. It wasn't
Real
that
person.
long ago.
Well, I mean, it was on one of the episodes of the podcast, I think.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? So anyways, a real person would call you. I think I tried it one time, and it's extremely weird because they're like, "Hello, it's time to get up," and they're just like super nice, and they'll like wake you up, and that way it's not just as easy as like hitting the snooze
Right.
button. And so there's this game you can play now, and is it ChatGPT or a real person?
Oh, I was supposed to pull that up.
Oh, okay.
Well, you can try it. I know Chris has some ways to break it, but the human could also try to imitate a ChatGPT response. So that's what's kind of
Right.
interesting about it. Is so if you're a smart enough human, because like ChatGPT can't give you like if you can't say I'm gonna hurt myself or I'm gonna hurt somebody, it can't like help you. But if the human player is smart enough, they might be able to trick you into also, so then when you're done, oh, see, there you go. Are you gonna? We're gonna try it.
Yeah, we're gonna try this. So this is maybe an AI, maybe a person. Given how long it's taking, I'm betting it's a human. Yeah. Okay.
What did it say?
Words that I'm not gonna say.
Oh.
Is it already up or no? Is that just for us?
It's our turn to say something.
All right.
I can't read it.
So
You don't want to read it. Well, it's already gonna. I'm gonna guarantee you that's a human.
Yeah. Riveting. So,
Wait, are they trying to determine if you're a human?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so we're both playing.
Are they playing us? Oh, so you must have got stuck in as the.
oh no! Well, mistyped. The
Anyways,
swear words are unappreciated. I'll finish this over here.
perfect. But anyways, I just thought it was an interesting concept that you're supposed to be able to fire this thing
Okay.
up.
So they must have dumped out. So the other side is left. So this is.
Then
you just guess human or bot. It was,
that was absolutely a human.
we won 1 out of 1 games.
Interesting.
I feel like it wouldn't be because I guess like making a typo would be kind of like a giveaway as a
Yeah,
right.
that's what I
But
just
it
did.
would not be at all hard for like an AI to learn. Oh, let's throw a typo in there
Every
once
now
Right.
and then.
Yeah.
and then I'll appear human.
Interesting.
So that was one of the cool things I thought. It just reminds me of the whole interaction, or like when you mingle. It reminded me of some of those old apps that people were trying to come up with and be original. Like I said, the phone call one. Would you ever try that, Keith? Would you ever have a random person wake you up? It's
No.
completely anonymous.
Definitely not.
Would that just creep you out?
See,
Yeah, because I mean, even like like hotel wake up calls are a thing. Like,
yeah.
I've never wanted to get a hotel wake up
No.
call either. So I don't think I'd do it.
I
just-
forgot about hotel wake up calls.
I think they still do those too.
Not
I'm
in-
sure they do.
Not in the room in California that
Ha.
Chip handled that phone. He may or may not have destroyed it. So when we were out at our hotel
We
in
ended
California,
up unplugging that, didn't we? And
we
putting it up.
unplugged the handset because Chip wanted to keep making phone calls.
Oh,
So he was just like walking around with the handset, and it was not a smart. It was literally like wasn't
Corded
even
Yeah.
phone, yeah.
There was just nothing there, but he was banging it around so much. When I plugged it in before we left, I put it up to my ear and I didn't get a dial tone. I didn't get anything. I'm just like, oh,
The speaker probably the wire on the speaker probably just got like
Yep.
busted or something.
well. And so we were saying like if the next person checked in and they're like just tells the front desk, oh, can you give me a wake up call? They're gonna be not getting their wake up call because all of the hotels in Minnesota do wake up calls still. I've used them when going to some trainings that were really important. Who made that comment?
Cam.
Yeah, it would just be weird, Unless you don't answer the phone, you just like pick it up and hang up. Is that rude?
I don't know.
I've never done it, so I wouldn't know either.
Kara, would you try that wake up app and have
No.
a rando wake you up? Why not?
I hate talking on the phone.
I wonder how much you get paid to like be the caller.
I think it's like voluntary.
Oh,
I think it's
like
voluntary.
You're
community
just spending
service.
your time. So I'm just like, I got 20 minutes to kill. I'll make some wake up calls that are happening in the next 20 minutes.
I got a story for you guys.
I am
never
shocked.
told this story before.
Shocking.
I think you're lying.
Do you remember? Oh, this is really tangentially related. I even forgot that I did this. So, do you guys remember? Like, it was like there's the website like Quora,
I beat you to it, Brad.
Quora, and you'd ask it a
Yeah.
question.
Yes. I
Do you
remember
guys,
that.
do you
That's
guys
still
remember
around.
for a while there was a text messaging service you could text message and ask it a question and they would write back to you?
Oh, yeah. I used it at work all the time to kill time.
I
Do
don't
you know
remember.
I was one of the question answerers?
I started doing it too, actually. I was doing NFL questions.
But you get paid.
Yeah.
Really?
You get paid. So
Interesting.
Is anybody like checking your accuracy after the fact?
So here's how it worked. This is really fascinating. I forgot all about this.
It's
So when I
that
worked,
cha-cha, right?
Did-
yeah,
like
cha
Box
cha.
Beast.
But there was another one, and it was like even advertised during the Super Bowl and stuff like that. So I worked overnights as like a CNA taking care of vulnerable adults. And they were in bed by 6 o'clock most nights, at the most 8. And I was there from 6 p.m. until 6 a.m. the next
Marty
morning.
says KGB was the other one.
That is actually the one that I worked for.
Yeah, I did cha-cha.
I did KGB, believe it or not, back in the day.
Jeremy, you were with the KGB.
I was with the
Yeah.
KGB. And so
Guys.
at about 10 o'clock, if I had nothing to do, I signed up for this service to make some more money. So I'd have my laptop and I'd sit there to do it. And it was crazy, the setup that you had. So you logged in and then you were put in a queue.
This feels just like home for Jeremy.
Right. So you'd log in and you'd be put in a queue. And then the queue would just have tons and tons of questions.
And
So
you just pick what you know
you'd
about?
pick what you know about. And when you clicked it, you claimed it. And then here's what's really cool. If the question had been asked before, the answer was pre-filled in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you just had to send
You just had to verify that it like picked the correct one. So if it was that way, you only got paid a nickel.
Okay.
If you had to fill it in, it was 25 cents.
Wow.
So you would just sit there and you could just, but I would imagine that Wake Up app would be very similar, where you get on, like you just fire the app up and somebody somewhere, it's like next in line guy needs to be woken up. Probably like, hey, this person needs to be woken up in 1 minute.
Yeah.
And you would just click it.
Right.
So it's not like you're sitting around, whatever. If you were just bored, you could probably fire the app up and then do it. But yeah, and it was really interesting because people would ask all sorts of, how many quarts of oil does this car take, and blah 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 blah. And yeah, you could specialize. You can say only give me ones about sports, only give me ones about whatever. But if you free typed it in, so if somebody called you out, you didn't get paid at all.
Oh, okay.
And then the question would go back into the hopper, and it would say like refund or whatever. Because what they wouldn't do is if you don't think it was the right answer, like if you ask a question, you would just type in like false or fake or no.
Push F and chat to doubt.
Yeah, push F and chat to doubt, and they would just like not charge that person because I think it was 99 cents.
Oh, to ask a question.
To ask a question to KGB. Yeah, it was like 99 cents.
Cha-Cha was free to ask.
Yeah.
Cha-Cha was
I
free.
used Cha-Cha.
But I don't think you got paid for answering the questions, did you?
You did once you asked, like per day you had to answer at least like 100 questions, then you would start getting paid per question you asked.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, KGB
I
was
would
right
do
off
it at
the
work
bat.
when I was working midnights at work because I didn't have anything else to do.
Yes, see, so it's the same thing.
Man, it's crazy now. Like that Wake Up app, like with AI voices.
Yeah.
You don't even need humans.
Well,
anymore.
Hello, Jeremy. It is time to wake up.
with TikTok too, though, and like I said, I'm not on. I'm not on.
We need to make an app called TikTok 2 now. Copyright Rise of the Podcast 2023.
But on TikTok, that AI voice is just over everything now. It's on YouTube video. Like people
It's
just use
so
it.
annoying.
And then they just
When they do like the Reddit post things, it was like, so I was going to the bathroom and I had this really bad emergency.
Yeah.
And it's like, I hate whenever I see one of those things come across and like starts autoplaying, I'm like, this is the absolute worst. Just actually record your own voice, please.
it only.
Seriously.
And by the way, I love the color scheme.
Yeah, this looks great.
This reminds me of The Rise of Skywalker. Like the cover.
Yeah.
That only. Those videos only are produced or made because they work, right? People put the robot narration to captions to some background video playing, and it's usually like somebody jumping from block to block on Minecraft or GTA, cars driving all over the place. So yeah. Anyways, whoa.
Ooh, I like this one.
Yeah.
It's like Under the Sea.
Those are some powerful lights. Chris, you want to talk about those for a second?
Oh, well, I mean, so the red alert thing I was very underwhelmed with, right? Like, it'd be very hard for me to show what it used to look like. But it's just, there wasn't enough red to play well enough for the red alert thing. So it's like, I'm going to go and find the strongest power lights I can spend money on and buy some.
Builder's Mark has just got some crazy horizontal velocity there.
I thought you were going to make it.
That was a sick.
Gwen has no chance. Dave has no chance. That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
I'll lob a vanilla drop and see what happens here.
That's got some good. That has a chance. That's got some good angular momentum as well. Oh, thank you, Deep Lake. Are we about to get blasted?
Uh-oh.
For some reason, the trigger doesn't seem to work all the time.
Oh man! Ooh, somebody's dialed in. Keith, you find out real quick. There's some
I think my microphone got hit a couple times.
They do. Look at this one. See this one?
A little dented up there.
It's got some battle damage.
Oh, one's lodged in there.
Nerf dart.
Oh,
yep.
Vocal got in.
Nice.
Nice.
Vocal got in. Okay, Should we do one draw? Because we have like, what, 2 or 3 ingots to give away tonight. We had a level 2 hype train, but we also landed
And we
on
got a giveaway.
on the wheel.
Yep. I'm drawing right now. Congratulations,
Darkest Nights.
whoever. Well, this says blank. So, oh my gosh, Cam.
Okay, we're gonna have to do it again because nobody wins.
Yep, I'll draw again.
Why didn't it work?
I don't know. Half the time it does, half the time it doesn't. It's easy enough for me to macro it in. Thank you for the gift sub, though, Cam.
Oh, here comes more blasting. I'm protected. Are we out? Oh. That one was perfect in my belly. Oh man, that was dialed in too.
Oh, hello, Almighty Malachi.
Hello, Almighty Malachi.
All right, so here's the redraw.
Who got it?
Tactile?
Nope, he
Bots
entered.
to Beasts.
Oh,
Are
bots
you
to
serious?
bears.
Hold on.
He just said,
he
I'll
literally
take
Hello, Revy.
Bots to Beasts, you are the worst.
What happened?
No, he
He's
literally
like,
said,
he literally
oh.
said, I'll gladly accept your gift, Rise of the
I am
Podcast.
telling you. I am telling you. This is how you win. Bots to beasts. You won.
That is
Who'd have
unbelievable.
Cut.
We'll
That's
give
the
it-
second time he's done that.
Yep.
We will give it like 8 minutes and we'll draw for another ingot. And he literally just entered, he said.
Yeah, I know. I
which was
saw that.
absolutely
I
crazy.
saw that.
I dropped this pen somewhere.
I just want to give a huge shout out to Kara because Kara has been helping me stay on top of getting these things boxed up and shipped out.
Yep. Yep.
And I want to say
I wrote some of your letters.
Bear Jew is picking us up more filament because we had the great filament drop of
Fiasco of
2023.
yeah.
I dropped a roll of filament and they come in plastic spools.
Yeah.
And a whole entire side of it blew up. So all the filament, like if the roll is,
man.
I can re-spool it onto a brand new
Pete Savage
roll.
says he's still waiting for a spool of filament.
Do I have to get him a spool? I will take care of that. He won a month ago. Got it. We will get it to you as soon as possible. Who did a red alert?
That Cam with another clutch gift sub.
Oh man. See, Cam has figured out the system.
Cam, why do you hate us?
I don't understand like half the words you guys say on this podcast anymore.
What?
Like, what do you like? Gift sub? What does that even mean?
Okay, so all right.
So you can pay to subscribe to the channel, and then,
And
you,
then
don't
you get
get forced to
ad-free.
watch ads.
Yeah.
And it helps us pay for absurd lights.
Yep.
I gotcha.
But you can, if you want to support the channel further, you can gift subscriptions to other people.
Oh, the ingot he won in the treasure hunt, not
okay.
not a cartouche.
So yeah, they're just a gift sub. Somebody can, so we get like rated, for example. We get a whole bunch of new people.
Apparently Ryan did not have his trigger before.
Oh, got it.
We got shot for it though, right?
I don't know.
I think we got shot.
He says he didn't.
Ryan, we did.
Somebody's got
been
to
shot.
kick
I
Extreme
am,
Protocol droid out of there.
I am bruised. And it hurts.
Just only shoot Jeremy and then once in the bicep.
They're gonna hit me in the bicep.
I'm covering my eyes all the same.
Elbow. Ow.
That's all bicep.
It got me in the knee.
That's
You
probably
used to
straight
be an
back at the
adventurer.
camera, which
Before
is
you
insane.
took a Nerf dart to the knee.
Yeah.
That was a sweet Skyrim reference. Chris, I know you did put together a tier list. We want to knock that out real quick.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get that out.
All right.
So we're gonna rank breakfast food.
Woo! The best meal of the day.
So I'm not 100% sure what all these are because unlike the tier list that I make, these are not labeled. So I'm pretty sure we can figure out most of them, but
You'll have to let us know. I'm blind.
Keith, if I get 5 subs, will you get shot? I mean, he's been getting shot already.
Oh yeah, I'm getting shot already, but you can shoot me again.
yeah, we're
fine with that.
we're fine with that.
Yeah. Shoot away.
You got tougher skin than I do. My poor
Okay.
arms.
Only
So here's what we need. So I don't like just doing S A B C D. I like renaming them with love letters. So like we're gonna go like Sublime.
or here, why don't you just do this?
Awesome.
Change Sublime, change the S to Bacon tier.
I mean, we could add another tier above S to be Bacon.
That'd be funny.
You're assuming that bacon wins every time then.
Well,
So this is just a red alert redeemed. They don't get shot for
okay,
this.
woof.
So when we're in
Hold on
red
a
alert
second.
mode and we're getting shot, can the audience? It seems like they can't see that we're getting shot at. They just have to assume that we're.
I think they like to hear me scream.
They hear the screams.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Screaming
hear
in
the
pain.
screams.
Yep.
Ooh.
There's a way. Add a. Okay.
I don't think we're supposed to get shot, are we?
Guard up, Keith.
Oh no!
Oh wait, Keith, that's Keith. That is just Keith. I'm getting ricochet shot. Poor Keith. You took one for the Keith. Thank you, Cam.
This is for the 5 subs. For the 5 subs.
That 5 subs is a big deal. That's really,
amazing.
really cool.
Thank you for the gift
Fact
subs.
that Keith questioned bacon.
Well, that's why they paid to shoot you, probably.
Yeah, probably. Like, why do we assume that bacon winds up at the top?
Whoops. Add a row above. Oh gosh. I've broken this thing already. Oh, go.
Can you just reset it?
No, I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
I mean, let's be real. Bacon is like the best part of breakfast.
I mean, like, bacon is just Chuck Norris at this point.
Yeah.
It is. Because there's
Chuck
bacon.
Norris of breakfast foods.
There's bacon Band-Aids. There's bacon flavored everything under the sun.
I once had a bacon ice cream cone.
Yes.
Was it good?
Oh, it was so good. I mean, it was like a crazy mess because like it's like the second the ice cream gets into the cone, it starts like melting through the bottom.
Crispy bacon.
So you
100%.
gotta have it like on a plate, but man, it was delicious.
Kara literally this morning, she had just like a sweet breakfast treat. And then she goes, I need something salty. So she just had a salty snack
How do you guys
to cut the sweetness.
Yeah.
What's your favorite way to cook your bacon?
I bake it.
Yes, bacon is the best way.
Yep.
Yep.
100%.
It gets it nice and crispy.
Yeah.
And then you don't end up with a bacon splatter everywhere.
Yep. Just put it on a baking sheet, throw it in the oven.
400
low
for
and
20
slow.
minutes?
Yep. Comes out perfect.
And then you have to sit there standing over it, flipping it over and everything.
yeah.
But then what you don't get, like if you pan fry it, you'll get the crispy and raw in like one bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get that when you bake
don't.
it.
It's
That's the only-
perfect. It's just.
Oh, I mean, sometimes you like
You like the
crispy.
variance,
Yeah, sometimes you like it.
I have heard for extra crispy bacon to coat it in flour before you put it in the oven.
Well, it's not keto anymore, Gwen.
Almond
It's like just dip in
flour.
batter and deep fry it.
Yeah.
Almond flour, Chris.
Yeah, almond flour.
Almond flour.
Well, no, then you have nut bacon. Nobody wants nut bacon. Look at that angular
Oh my
velocity.
gosh, who is that? Builder's Mark?
I can't even read it. It's so
Coming in
dramatic.
Oh my gosh. If you make it in, that will be like. Look at that!
Oh, they went up.
Nobody wants
It's perpetual.
I thought they had to land.
Oh no!
After all of that.
Really the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
I
That
wanted
was
that.
amazing.
After all of that.
That
I can't believe it.
That was
Disappointment is
amazing.
Tremendous.
We're gonna have a moment of silence in the dark for that drop.
He deserves something for that drop.
So we'll just take a second here to appreciate.
A moment of silence.
All right, so
Pete bumping
R.I.P. your
Swanky.
drop.
We need like a
man.
21 gun salute for that one, man.
Hello,
Hello,
Brocasso.
Casso.
Is it Brocasso? Like Picasso? Brocasso? Or is it.
That could be.
Gus was coming down a little bit earlier. Oh, wait. There could be some bumps here.
It's a sausage
Gus.
and pancakes.
Hey, breakfast foods. Oh! Bots to Beast is going in. I'm calling it now with an 89.98.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, he is. 89.
Yeah, he's going in for sure, but the 89 was.
Nope, 68. I
Yeah.
wasn't even close.
It wasn't even nice. All right, are we ready to rank these things?
Yes.
Builder's Mark wants a pizza dance for that drop.
Oh my gosh,
What?
Keith, you haven't experienced the pizza.
I haven't.
Hold
What's this all about?
Hold on.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
This is a Jeremy thing, I presume.
It is a Jeremy
Tell by
thing.
the excitement on his face.
Yeah, he looks so pumped right now.
Yes.
Steam it up.
We can. Everybody excited? I want to see all the pizza emotes. Yes.
Yep, pizza emotes in chat, everybody.
Lots of them.
I gotta get into it now again. You toss the pizza. You toss the pizza. You put on the sauce. You put on the sauce. Add the cheese. Add the cheese. And you put it in the oven. You put it in the oven.
Come on,
Is that,
Jeremy.
my friend?
Yeah, you
Another
got the
one.
second verse?
That was really
That was the second
pizza.
verse.
Toss the pizza. You put on the sauce. You put on the sauce. Add the cheese. Add the cheese. And you put it in the oven. Your freestyle was much appreciated.
A little
Cuts
bit
it down
of
a little
like
bit.
Little John,
That was amazing.
accents
So,
there.
there is a little bit more backstory, I suppose I could say for that. It's just Mike D and I were at like a school function dance thing way back in the day, and I didn't know any dances, and he's like, we don't need to know any dances, so he's like, pick something. And so I was like, all right, making a pizza. And he's like, you could turn that into a dance. So then that was something that him and I did together. It was like, oh, okay. So then you would just like, you'd literally like, okay, you could toss the pizza. You know, you could put on the sauce, add the cheese.
Is there a trap
Put it
version
in.
of the cantina?
there
There's
probably
gotta
is.
be. There's a trap version of everything.
What is a trap version of something?
Oh, that's the style of the music
the
that
style
we were
of
just
music.
listening to.
Oh man, this one just
No.
doesn't stop. Oh my gosh, that's enough. Thank you.
That's amazing. There you go.
I forgot
brother.
the key. Like, I'm glad that you got to experience that.
That
Keith.
was awesome.
I just can't believe he got one good drop.
It didn't even get a good drop.
And he's like, oh.
He totally missed
I should
what
get a pizza
happened.
dance for that.
But I mean, have you seen a more awesome drop than that?
I mean, that was amazing. I mean, that
I'm just
never
saying.
hits the side and goes back up ever. And it did it like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely ridiculous.
That was amazing.
So, all right, let's
All
rank
right, so
these real quick.
the tiers that we have are bacon tier,
Yes.
sublime.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, Cam. Should I do this really quick?
Yeah, let's get this out of the way.
I was getting that.
What a lackluster spin.
ChatGPT there.
Okay, cool. All right, so Keith, while I get some stuff prompted up here, do you want to talk about the book you were reading that you brought up earlier?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm reading a book called How Star Wars Conquered the Universe.
Ooh, sounds good.
I'm in the first 100 pages so far, and it's mostly about how George Lucas got his first couple films made, like THX 1138 and American Graffiti, and I learned there that he was actually intending on directing Apocalypse Now in the early stages, and how buddy he was with Francis Ford Coppola. Have you guys watched Apocalypse Now?
I have not seen it.
It is a really, really bleak experimental art house war film. I can't imagine George Lucas directing that thing. It's so hard to imagine. But anyway, it's really, I mean, I know this is like well known, especially in the Star Wars community, but like, you know, George Lucas was this really like anti-Hollywood
Oh yeah.
ragtag filmmaker, just like, I've got to do things my way, I've got to get it done because no one's gonna get it done for me. I find it like super inspirational. He turned down like some fairly high-paying Hollywood like directing deals at the time so that he could pursue his passion film, which was American Graffiti at the time. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's
We just
great.
talked about it last week. So by having no opening credits, that got him in trouble with the Directors Guild.
Yeah.
So he got booted out for that. And then I have just heard recently a bunch of the dialogue that we've all heard how like Peter Cushing and even Carrie Fisher had a hard time like wanting to read the lines the way they were written.
Right.
And I didn't realize how many more he was actually overruled on. And so I saw an interview with Mark Hamill, and he read off this line that he was supposed to say when they showed up to Alderaan when it was blown up, and it was completely nonsensical. Like you couldn't even follow track with like, well, how would they know to blow up the planet? And like, and it just wasn't even English. It was just pure science words.
They go into that in the book. So the, I guess it was Francis Ford Coppola who was saying to George, like very intently, like, you need to learn how to write.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen THX 1138?
I haven't.
Oh, it's amazing. It's really art house, really weird, creepy sci-fi. It's not Star Wars at all.
Right.
And it's mostly dialogue-less. It's got very little dialogue. And Coppola was like, it's a great film, but like, dude, you need to learn how to write a script. Because he was like kind of He was not into that. That was like a side of filmmaking he was not into. And I
Interesting.
guess he's also said that script-wise, episode 1 is his movie that is most faithful, like script to screen.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, that explains a lot about you not liking to be a writer and stuff. So yeah, I don't remember where I was going with that. But
All the stuff in the
you
awesome
guys really need to watch THX 1138.
I do want to watch that.
Swanky commented and said that it's in his top 10 favorite films.
Yeah, it's an amazing movie.
Bots to Beast says his license plate in American Graffiti was THX11.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he snuck it in there.
I just heard this. This was a new Star Wars fact to me. When Luke was in the trash compactor.
Someone wrote, it's a very hard film to sit through. So if you're like me and you're okay with bizarre college films with no dialogue that are super experimental and people just sitting in weird liminal spaces for like half hours at a time.
Chris and I used to make those.
Yeah.
You
For
might,
real.
You might like THX 1138. If you're expecting like a prototypical Star Wars, it's not that. Not at all.
Interesting.
What's funny is like we were talking for episode 404, we were going to have nothing but the Arrow 404 screen up for the whole podcast.
Right.
That's funny.
I think it sounds like it's out of speed.
Is it cringy because like nobody's talking or?
No. I mean, I think it's amazing. What's the? Oh God, is it Robert Duvall? Someone in the chat can maybe tell me. I think it's Robert Duvall who's in it. So I mean, he got like a real star actor for it.
Interesting. Okay.
So yeah, I mean, it's like well acted. I don't think it's cringy at all. It's weird. It's weird AF. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, Duvall.
Something else I heard, and chat can probably tell me if this is wrong or right. The whole, which is one of the funniest lines
Yes,
in all
kind of
of
like
Star
12
Wars.
Monkeys. Sorry.
No, so in the detention center, when Han Solo goes, "No, we're fine here. How are you?" That was ad-libbed by Harrison Ford. It was not written by George Lucas at all.
Oh, funny.
And it makes sense because that's
All
like,
systems normal.
Yeah,
how are you?
How are you? I mean, that's just, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
And then like the immediate like grimace, like oh.
Yeah.
And also in Empire, the "I love you, I know."
Yeah.
That was
I know.
also ad-libbed.
Yeah, because he was supposed to say "I love you" back, and he's like, "Nah." Han
Yeah.
Solo would not
He would
say "I
not
love
say
you."
that. Apparently, the trash compactor scene in A New Hope was supposed to wind up in THX 1138 Part 2. Which,
Really?
as we all know, never got made.
Interesting.
But he like kept it in the back burner, and also the Force was supposed to go into THX 1138.
Oh, cool.
He had this vague notion of a Force, but he didn't quite know like how to articulate it or how to
Interesting.
put it in anything. So he just kind of saved it.
See Swansky's drop
No.
99.86.
Dang. I wonder if anyone has ever gotten 100.
Well, I bet you Builder's Mark is going to right now.
Because he's going to get a million
Donald
redos.
Pleasance.
Was that who it was?
Wait, Sid Haig. Somebody just wrote Sid Haig R.I.P. Was Sid Haig in THX 1138?
Did he just pass away?
He maybe like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago.
Crazy.
All right,
Well,
are
should we-
you ready for the Chat GPT theme?
Yes,
All right,
but
let's do it.
do a draw really quick.
All right, we're drawing for just hit and draw. Go.
No
Swansky.
Wait, what?
Swanky one.
Wait, no. That Marty. That was Marty saying.
Oh, Darkest Nights.
Darkest Nights. one.
Nights.
I thought it was I thought it was-
Are you here, Darkest Nights? I know
So-
you were. Are you here? Darkest
Wow.
Nights.
Sid Haig.
Hello.
I gotta rewatch THX. It's been a while, I guess.
We'll see if they are here.
Darkest Nights.
Bots to Beast is now doing his chores.
There he
Darkest
is.
Nights is here.
Woo!
Well,
You won an
congratulations,
ingot.
you win an ingot. And now we're doing Chat GPT. So this is featuring Cam, Jeremy, Kara, and Keith. So Keith, you can be Keith. I'll be Cam. Jeremy, you be Kara. Kara, you be Jeremy.
All right, so I think people are switched are me and Kara.
What are we doing?
So you'll see. You'll
I've
see.
just been zoned out looking at the chat.
How is your eyesight? Can you read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
you're just gonna-
I'm going to skip past the prompt,
Who am I? I'm
You are
Keith.
you.
You're Keith.
Okay,
Yeah,
got
you're
it.
you.
and I'm doing everything else.
Got it.
Interior International Bacon Festival Day. Cam, Keith, Jeremy, and Kara are strolling through the bustling International Bacon Festival. The aroma of sizzling bacon fills the air, and they eagerly explore the different booths. I can't believe there's a festival dedicated entirely to bacon.
It's a bacon lover's dream come true.
I've heard they have some pretty exotic bacon flavors here. I can't wait to try them all.
Bacon is a force that just binds us all together.
As they approach a booth showcasing various international bacon flavors, a group of people dressed as Ewoks suddenly emerge from behind a bacon display. Whoa! Are those Ewoks?
Looks like it. I didn't know they were part of the bacon festival.
Maybe they're here to introduce a new bacon flavor from the forest moon of Endor.
Well, they're certainly adding Star Wars charm to this festival.
You make me sound so dumb.
The Ewoks start dancing and singing in their adorable Ewok language, grabbing the attention of the festival goers. The crowd begins to gather around them. This is hilarious! Who knew bacon and Ewoks could go so well together?
It's like a mashup of two fantastic worlds.
I can't resist Ewoks, bacon, and Star Wars. Count me in.
Embrace the madness!
The group joins the Ewoks in their lively dance, much to the delight and amusement of the onlooking crowd. They dance and twirl, bacon-themed props in hand, creating a spectacle that draws cheers and laughter. Suddenly, a person dressed as Darth Vader appears on the stage, his deep voice booming through a microphone. Stop this revelry at once. You have violated the Empire's decree against unauthorized bacon celebrations. The crowd bursts into laughter, enjoying the unexpected Star Wars twist.
Looks like the Empire is serious about their bacon regulations.
We better surrender our bacon-flavored hearts to the dark side.
I guess the force of bacon is strong with us.
Bacon rebellion against the Empire. Who would have thought?
The group continues to revel in their laughter and bacon-filled fun, completely embracing the hilarious Star Wars encounter at the International Bacon Festival. Fade out.
Hilarious.
Man. This is not the first ChatGPT script I've read, and they all kind of play out like a Disney Junior
episode.
Like like the conflicts are so like benign, you know.
Yeah. Well, so
Everyone smiled.
Somebody's basement flooded, and like Darth Vader appeared to like
And Yoda showed up.
flood the basement, and then Yoda showed up to like plug the
And
basement.
he blasted Darth Vader away with water.
Yeah. It was. I do appreciate the silliness of the Star Wars mix-in and how it decides to incorporate it.
Brad said the Empire has a blockade against the bacon trade.
Is that legal?
I will make. Hold on, I have that as a bite. I think.
Do you really?
I think I have it.
Oh my gosh, of course you do.
Will. Oh no, I don't have it.
Aww.
I guess I'll have to do this one instead.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I gotta rewatch the prequels, I think.
Oh, they're good. Chris just rewatched them to do like a tier. We were gonna do a tier list.
Yeah, we've ranked all the quotable phrases from episode 1 and 2 so far.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm not as like, I don't know, serious now about those movies having to be whatever.
Yeah.
They're not.
Given how bad the last 3 are, you're like, these ones are fun.
Yeah, I think I might just be able to appreciate their fun now.
Yeah.
Maybe like laugh with them a little
I
more
will
than
say,
I was able to before.
As bad as the dialogue is, I remember from episode 2, and it's only been a couple years since we watched them do the Good and Bad series. The dialogues, there's just moments where it's bad. For the most part, it's completely serviceable. It's just
in
really
episode 2?
Yeah, it's really like the only bad parts are like, I hate sand. It's coarse and rough. It gets everywhere. And I killed them all. The men, the women, and the children. Like that's it. Everything else is fine.
Yeah.
Right. So
I was actually talking to my younger brother about this on Thursday. We talked about how 7, 8, 9 are just, and he said as time has gone on, 1, 2, and 3 have aged a lot better than.
Hey, there wasn't a kid who didn't lose their mind when Darth Maul opened up his lightsaber.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the fight scenes, the lightsaber
Yeah.
choreography is just top notch. And Lobot here in episode
Lobot
5
Jeremy
is in fun.
Maybe that should be your cosplay. Lobot.
No, I don't want to be Lobot. What kid grew up thinking, I want to be that guy?
There's probably some poor bald kid out
You
there.
are disrespecting a Caillou.
Caillou?
Caillou would cosplay as Lobot.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Do we try to rank out the bacon?
Yes.
Oh right, I forgot about.
Okay, so the tiers that we have. So we have bacon tier, sublime tier, awesome tier, the bomb diggity tier, the crud tier, and the dog water tier. All right, so breakfast cereal.
Awesome.
I love breakfast cereal. Certain ones.
Yeah.
Keith, thoughts?
Honestly, it's such a broad category because There's some that I don't like at all, and
Making
some
it
that are
frumpy.
just fine sometimes.
So do we think? Whoops, I'm clicking the wrong spot. We're thinking somewhere between like
Yeah.
Bomb Diggity and Awesome.
Yeah. That's fine by
The
me.
front of
So-
Bomb Diggity is fine.
So the thing, the only reason I don't think it goes higher is like I've never once gotten full eating breakfast cereal. You can eat breakfast cereal all day, 24 hours a day, and never get full.
Yeah.
It just stinks getting older. It cuts up the roof of my mouth. It doesn't really matter what it is, unless it's like a bran. And I'm fine with bran. It just bran gets soggy so fast.
And also, I don't care what cereal it is. By the bottom of the box, I'm like, I
all
gotta
dust.
still eat this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, come on,
It's flat.
it's not gone
It's
yet.
stale. All right, is the next one some sort of blueberry?
It looks like an omelet.
An
Ooh, I
omelet?
love
Oh, yeah, it's very
omelets.
Put that up with bacon.
Omelet's like a bomblet. I'm gonna put it Awesome or Sublime.
Well, Keith said bacon.
Because
but
the best kind of omelet is a bacon omelet.
But is it just because of the bacon that it goes into the bacon tier?
Maybe.
Put it in a Sublime.
I don't eat a lot of eggs anymore. I love omelets.
I love
Yeah.
omelets.
Hash browns.
They're bacon for me, but I don't know
No.
about everybody else.
Hash-
What do you mean, no, Keith?
Well,
No.
Keith's got some hash brown hate.
No, they're awesome or sublime, but they're not bacon. It's you know,
Yeah, they're not bacon by any means.
it's filler. It's there to fill you up.
I love pepper,
Oh, Jeremy adores pepper.
and I like salt.
There are days
and,
I find Jeremy
when I got
spooning
off-
pepper into his mouth.
When I got off working at the gas station at night, I'd go to Country Kitchen and I would get like either the hash browns or fries and just douse them in salt and pepper.
Truly, the hash browns
Hash
were
browns
just
are a vessel for me to
Exactly.
eat pepper. Sublime is fine.
Good crispy hash browns
At-
are incredible.
As
With-
long as they're crispy and not like.
Does anybody? I don't do
no,
ketchup.
Oh
but-
man, when you
I
get
do
those
ketchup.
limp,
that makes
uncooked
sense.
hash browns,
Oh yeah, that's not good.
it's just like little
Yeah.
slivers of booger on your plate.
Yep.
Get that out of here.
Yep,
Yeah.
gone.
All right, English muffins.
Those are good.
I
but
love
those
English
are awesome.
muffins.
They're not anything.
So
above
English
awesome.
muffins with some orange marmalade or some honey. Ooh, to
But
die
it's,
for.
it's not even sublime though. They're just awesome.
Keith, do you have any thoughts about English muffins?
I think generally speaking, you guys are a little too generous.
I would agree.
Yeah, I mean, there's fun. It's, you know,
Fine,
it's
do
a,
bomb diggity.
it's a vessel for butter.
It really is. I think English muffin can be great sometimes. Like awesome, it's always great. Sublime means you're going out of your way to get it, right?
Yeah.
Bacon is bacon, right? So like an English muffin every now and then is like, yeah, that's what I want. But it's not,
Yeah.
It's not crud, it's not dog water, but
Yeah.
it's definitely not what you're hunting for.
It's there. It'll fill me up.
This looks like a plain, is this a plain bagel it looks like?
That can be in crud. You're here for the cream cheese.
Or the schmear?
Yeah, if it's just
Yeah.
a bagel by itself, it's pretty low.
Yeah, you need something with it.
You gotta have eggs and bacon on it.
They're good with eggs and bacon.
Yeah.
But bagels, I don't go out my way.
So
Muffins are
I don't
good,
know. I don't
but
know if this is muffins generic or if this is muffin blueberry specific.
Just do bomb diggity. Muffins are good.
I love
but I'm not going out of my way
muffins,
for them.
All right,
What's the next
avocado toast. It looks
I
That
like.
can be
care.
dog water.
Yeah, that's dog water.
I seriously don't care.
Cinnamon rolls for me are definitely bacon tier.
So sublime then.
Dude, microwave. Like I guess if you have them at home and they're not fresh, just microwave with a little bit of butter on it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Fresh fruit.
Is that like a hash or is
That's
that fruit?
bomb
or-
diggity.
That's
That's
fruit.
fine. Fruit's bomb diggity.
Oh yeah, fruits.
Like it's
Yeah.
good. I love.
I mean,
blueberry.
like in terms of total breakfast options, like it's borderline between bomb diggity and crud. Like there's so many better breakfast choices.
Yeah.
Parfait.
It looks like a fruit and yogurt parfait, specifically from McDonald's.
Okay, I was gonna say McDonald's fruit and yogurt parfait is amazeballs.
Oh,
It's really good. Some fruit and yogurt parfaits that you get are disgusting, but McDonald's was always good.
Quick Trip ones are fine.
Quick Trip ones are good.
I'm interested to hear Keith's opinion on this. It sounds like he's
got some
something ready.
yeah. I mean, I honestly, I eat them sometimes, but
So crud it is.
crud to bomb diggity.
Oh, okay. We've got a correction that we need to make, but so once we place parfaits, we'll make a correction.
Okay.
Put them in there. Just drop them.
Okay. So this apparently is a Danish. The
Oh.
bagel,
What,
the
cheese
bagels over here.
Danish?
Put that down one level.
Wait, what?
Bring it
I
down.
love cheese Danishes.
I've
them, but
had
they're a horse
a lot of
apiece.
cheese Danish in my life, and they're always underwhelming.
What?
Yeah.
they're
wouldn't put them in
they're
dog
either too
water.
dry or too
Fine.
wet.
Okay, you know what? Put them above avocado toast.
Okay, yeah,
though.
avocado toast. We should add like a super hell tier for avocado toast.
Seventh circle of hell.
All right,
It's just like a slab of ham.
yes,
Yeah.
slab of ham.
Slab of
That's
ham
so
just
unexciting.
Crud or dog water for
Oh,
me.
guys. See, I'd move that up a little bit.
Would you really?
I'd rather have a hot slab of ham than most cereals.
Really?
I think so.
No.
I guess like when I see it by itself, it makes me think like I don't want that. But I guess like with other stuff. But again,
Not
we're ranking
even
it
with
by
other
itself.
stuff.
We're ranking it by itself. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
true. We are ranking it by itself.
Like ham on its own. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have it
No.
in crunch.
Right, because I wouldn't just eat ham for breakfast.
Well, we know where bacon's going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bacon's
going right. I'm just kidding. It goes up there.
We have a tier all
Is
five.
that-
So we already talked about bagels.
Is that
so-
Eggs Benedict?
Whoops. Hold
Eggs
on.
Benedict,
I want
I
to
like.
get the bagels where they belong real quick here. Where did we put bagels?
We
I
had
can't
them in
remember.
crud.
Okay, there we go. I just wanted to make sure. So this is Eggs Benedict.
Let's do awesome. Let's fill in something for awesome. I like Eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict are good.
It punches stronger. You know, it's got the hollandaise sauce. It's got ham on it. Some
Hello,
eggs and
Triclaw.
some bagels. Let's put it in awesome. Let's give it some respect.
Triclaw says, I would not eat green eggs and ham. I would not eat them semi-ham.
Hello, Triclaw.
I make green eggs for my daughter.
Do you
Do
really?
you?
Yeah, I just put green food coloring in it. She
My
loves
mom
it.
used to do that for St. Patrick's Day when I was a kid, I think it
My
was.
vote's awesome, Kara.
Yeah, go awesome. Eggs Benedict is good.
Thoughts about Eggs Benedict?
I don't know. I feel like I'm being all negative, but sure.
Yeah, awesome it is then. Sweet. Beans can go in dog water. I don't want beans for breakfast.
No,
No.
yeah, dog water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the English
Sorry.
are insane.
Sorry, English peoples.
So
Yeah.
this looks like the cut up potatoes, I think.
those go
Good.
pretty. Those go pretty high
Yeah, they're
for me.
good.
Yeah.
I don't think they're as good as hash browns, but I
No.
would put them like here.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
prefer them over hash browns, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, you want
Really?
to put
This
them just like
morning
next to each
at
other?
New London Cafe, there was melted cheese and diced onion on it, on those like kind of like cut up potatoes. Man, they were.
My grandpa used to do cut up potatoes with eggs and sausage in one pan, and that's delicious.
Yeah, I love if I've got like leftover hash browns, just cracking an egg over it and just putting the whole thing in a pan.
Oh, that sounds
good.
incredible.
Is that chorizo?
Are those
I don't know.
crepes?
This I think these are potato pancakes.
Those are
I don't know.
like leftovers.
It's like it's like you just like it's like basically imagine making a pancake out of just shredded
Yeah.
potato.
I
So it's
felt-
like a hash brown kind of a different.
They're
Bomb-
pretty. They're yeah.
Bomb
They're good, though.
diggity.
You sure it's not
Biscuits and gravy, awesome.
what?
a country steak?
Country fried steak's not an exclusive breakfast. It doesn't look like it to me.
Okay.
It looks
It's
potato-y.
just so small here.
It looks potato-y. Based on the idea that this is another potato-based thing, I don't know. It's they're.
Bomb diggity, it's not awesome.
Yeah.
Bomb diggity. So,
Better than food.
sausage and SOS.
Best biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy.
Bacon tier. biscuits.
This might be like next to the omelet, like the best breakfast thing ever made.
Why is it not in bacon tier?
Because bacon is bacon tier. Bacon is good breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert.
But you can't do it in dessert because they do have bacon on ice cream, chocolate covered
Yeah.
bacon.
Chocolate covered bacon's incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
C. Sam Fisher says the whole potato, eggs, and sausage mixed together is really good.
But we're just talking about
ham with the
potatoes by
edge on
itself.
it.
This is
specific-
dog water AF.
Is not good.
What was that?
And links are
This is literally, it's Canadian bacon.
Oh, it's good on pizza.
I like Canadian bacon for breakfast.
I like it
I
on
feel
pizza.
like I might be like on kind of like an opposite
breakfast?
breakfast pole here.
I do like sausage.
Sausage
links,
links.
but the
Up high.
patties are better.
No, they are
you
not.
shut
Yes,
your
they
dirty
are.
mouth.
Sausage patty is the
patties
objectively
are
worst way to
dry.
have sausage.
Yeah.
No way.
The sausage.
Hold on.
The patties are dry.
It's poll time.
AF.
We haven't
Yeah.
done this yet.
They're
It's poll
gross.
time. Get ready.
When
What
I
do you
look at
mean
a
they're
sausage
not?
patty, I just think of a microwaved like hot
Do you know
people.
The
how many
only
times?
time they're good is if they're in a sandwich.
Do you
the
know how-
only time.
I will say this: if a human being can competently serve me appropriately well done sausage links, I would give them a good rating. Do you know I've never had sausage patties that weren't at least done enough? The stupid links when you go to Perkins or Country Kitchen or any restaurant, half the time they're completely raw in the center and they taste like hot garbage.
Well, why are you expecting good food from places like that?
Yeah, you're
I
going to the
used to
wrong.
work
You're
there.
going to the wrong. Yeah, that explains.
Then you should know
everything.
better.
What?
We're gonna let the poll sort this out. We're gonna let the
We're gonna let the poll
of
do the talking.
The will of the fates will determine. Did the poll post? It doesn't look like it posted.
I don't see it.
Oh, it's service area. Start poll. Come on. What the hell?
You can't talk about sausages, don't you know?
You gave it 5 minutes for this poll. Give it a minute.
There. Do I need a question mark? Is that what the problem was? No. Service error. Do we just not have? No, we have the internet.
People can just type in chat. It's fine. Links patty don't vote.
Well, yeah. Well, I can end it early, you guys. Don't worry about how long it's going.
Just say neither, maybe. I don't know.
There, like, is it just like a formatting thing? What the certain?
No,
All
it's
right,
not
everyone in chat, either write links or patties, and I'll count it up manually. Links or patties.
Let's go on to buttered toast, which is really good.
Yeah.
Bacon tier.
For me, yeah, butter toast is up with bacon.
It is. It's so good.
When I'm at the diner, I'm the guy who's like, "Oh, you gonna finish that toast?"
Dude, me too. I'll take that. Especially diner, like family tradition, diner level quality, just
Okay,
cheap
and
toast
like
with
yeah.
diner
like
butter.
I think like a rye
understand,
bread
like,
or
what are they doing that's so much better than like I can't make diner toast at home. It's just better
so
at the
good.
diner.
Third amount of not actual butter they put on it.
Maybe
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
movie theater butter on your toast.
Thank you, Cam.
So we were down in the cities, and not Jeremy, but I'm with my younger brother and his girlfriend, and we went to Raising Cane's. And the toast they give you in with your meal is to die for. It is the best toast. It's like a Texas toast thickness, and it's just slathered in butter and just like a little hint of garlic on there. And but it's not garlic toast. It's like actual toast.
They, like, sneak it in there.
So good. It's
What other place serves toast like that? There's another place that gives you toast.
I don't know.
Oh, Dairy Queen? Did you say Dairy Queen? Yeah.
Dairy Queen's got good toast.
Yeah,
Chicken basket?
they do.
Yeah. For me, it's like just the greasiest diner ever. Like I'm gonna like the toast.
Have you ever eaten at Family Tradition? It's hard to get in there now.
Family
they're,
Tradition?
They're right by Crossborough Gordy's, and they're just as good as Gordy's in
No.
my opinion.
No, they're not even in the same universe. Family Tradition and Gordy's are different galaxies.
Yeah.
As in Gordy's.
I
is way
would-
Gordy's
better.
is good. Family Tradition can close, and I would not shed a single
Are
tear.
you serious? Family Tradition makes the best pancakes.
Their
They have
bread
the
muffins
Family
are
Tradition
to die
is C
for.
plus tier at best.
No
Pancakes
way.
are great.
I would pay twice
Chicken
as much to eat at
salad.
Perkins.
Their chicken salad is amazing.
No, they have a lot of staple foods.
Yeah, well, you get staples in your mouth from eating their food. It's so poor. They're just holding it together. Family Tradition is so overrated.
It is not over. Gordy's is overrated. It's
Gordy's,
no,
Gordy's is
is-
overpriced.
It's overrated.
No,
Gordy's
Gordy's-
is properly rated. It's overpriced. Family Tradition is overrated.
It is
Their
not
French-
overrated.
Gordy's French fries are to die for.
Yeah.
Their burgers are amazing.
Yeah.
Like their
Like,
chicken,
Family
their fish
Tradition
and
is-
chips, amazing.
If they burned it down for the insurance money, everybody would win.
No.
Jeremy, when's the last time you ate at Family Tea?
Their hours are impossible to get into now. They're only open like Monday through Friday from 8
Looks like
a.m.
everybody
to
is saying links, by the way.
Yep.
You are all, I regret to inform you, wrong. You're so funny. All right, what is that? Oatmeal? Oatmeal's
Oatmeal.
good, but just
Oatmeal's
bomb.
good.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah, so who?
Of what? Are you referencing Gordy's or Family Tradition?
Family Tradition. The quality of FT.
Hey,
I think
he says it's hot garbage. Way to go, True Saint.
I think oatmeal goes down one tier, you guys.
You think oatmeal's not
I like
water?
oatmeal done well.
You have to do so much to it to make it edible.
All I do, I cook it in milk, and then I just add vanilla,
Eggs.
sugar, and cinnamon.
Four things. You have to do 4 things for it to be good.
And there's like saying like I cook it in milk. Ugh, it's just already gross.
Eggs are bacon tier.
Yep.
They
Because
are.
eggs and bacon go hand in hand.
And then
So,
those are
devil-
not bacon.
Deviled
Those are
eggs.
hard boiled.
hard boiled. Yeah, hard boiled's like it's maybe bomb diggity tier.
Hard boiled are amazing to eat.
Bring it up.
It is the worst bystander food on the face of the planet.
Hard boiled eggs
When
are
somebody
like,
in the office makes hard-boiled eggs and they're eating them around you, all you smell is sulfur.
I eat so many hard-boiled eggs.
They're delicious.
It's like
Again, it's a vessel for salt and pepper.
That's hard boiled eggs don't taste like anything. They taste like you wish you were eating some better form of egg.
Okay, well,
True Saint, I don't think Gordy's has pancakes.
They
They don't do breakfast.
Yeah, I think he's got Family Tradition. And
Yeah, I think you got the two mixed up, dude.
I also said grody.
Grodies.
Grodies.
pancakes are right up there with the eggs.
Yeah,
Do they not have waffles on here?
No, they don't.
They don't. Well,
Was
this is
it-
an invalid list already.
Yeah.
Waffles will go into the bacon tier.
You are way too mean to pancakes. Pancakes are at least sublime.
No, the pancake is the worst form of a waffle.
Yeah, that's the thing. We need.
I do like pancakes, but waffles are better.
Yeah, we need
guys are all
pancakes there
high.
because we need waffles to be able to go above it.
Yeah.
What's that?
Are we just gonna sub pancake as waffle?
What? No, we'll just use like this. Also looks like breakfast potatoes.
It does. So we'll just say that's waffles.
That's waffles.
Wait, put that at the top, man.
Top of
are
waffles?
waffles.
I don't know. I think it was both there.
Fine.
What's that? Is that a
French
burrito?
toast.
Oh, French
I
toast.
like French toast.
French toast is like hard work pancakes.
I'd rather have French toast than pancakes.
I would rather have pancakes and French toast.
Is it a waffle patty or not
This is the hash brown
patty? That's
This is
what
like
I was
McDonald's
going
hash
for.
brown.
Yeah,
those are good.
Those are good.
I like those. Maybe just put them with the other hash browns.
Yeah, they kind of live like all the hash browns kind of live
Yeah.
next to each other. Croissant. I'm so indifferent to
Okay,
croissants.
so here's the thing. There's the chocolate croissant
Those are good.
They have to add something to make it worth
and
eating.
the almond croissant.
Donuts are just bomb diggity.
Yeah.
They're good, but you don't need them. They're
What?
bad
No,
for you.
donut is. Yeah, you're probably right. It is bomb diggity.
I was gonna say donuts.
Donut is
They're too
awesome. They're awesome.
I love.
They are awesome.
I
Actually,
love
we'll put 'em at the
maple
bottom of
donuts,
awesome.
but I can't handle sugary stuff anymore.
Just regular biscuits.
no, they gotta because
You need to do something to it to make it good.
Yeah, and biscuits and gravy is already on there as its own thing. Who's eating a plain biscuit?
A maniac.
A maniac.
Steak and eggs.
But I'm not gonna go up to Virginia for breakfast.
Yeah, drop
it's
it there,
too
Chris.
far.
Bomb diggity.
And scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs is literally if scrambled eggs is the bar. If it's worse than scrambled eggs, it's not worth eating. If it's better than scrambled eggs, that's where you go.
I don't like scrambled eggs.
So,
I think this list is okay.
as long as everyone hates where something is on here, we've done our job.
Yeah.
Democracy is one of the day.
You know,
Should everyone get like one thing that they can just do a veto on and move it to wherever they want?
No, this is fine.
Uncle
is
Louis
fine.
is hangover food.
yeah, I
It's
like
good,
Uncle
but
Louis.
it's hangover food.
How about the OP? You guys ever go to the OP for breakfast? Oh man,
No.
it is greasy and awesome.
That's how Uncle Louis is. Have you been to Uncle Louis?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Uncle Lou's
I love
pretty
it.
good. Definitely better than family tradition.
I've never been there, so I can't. I don't have my 2 cents.
You never
on
been to
that.
Uncle Louis? Really?
It's good.
Never been.
Yeah.
Is Boggle a board game? That was the last poll. 2 people said yes, 2 people said no.
That's funny.
And we remain undecided. That reminded me
It
when
is- it
the
is a
cards
board
used
game.
to want us in the. Oh no!
Hello, Britt.
Britt, we are just gonna wrap up.
Nice Macquarie down there.
Talking some crazy Star Wars stuff tonight. All right, Chris. Anything else?
Anything else? I'm not sure.
We're already 20
We do
minutes
have
over.
one more ingot to give away.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna hit draw right now.
Well, hold.
RJ,
RJ.
Has he won like 3 of these things?
he's
think
gonna
you
get a
have.
full suit pretty soon.
Yep.
Is he here?
Yeah, that is the
RJ,
question.
are you
Are you here?
Yeah. Hey,
He
he's
is
excited
here.
about another one.
So who all won? Bots to Beast and RJ.
Hopefully,
And
St.
Darkest
Fisher's
Nights.
messaging people.
David, are you messaging people?
I'm just writing it down just in case.
Okay. I think we have everybody's information.
We should.
Darkest Nights, have you won one before?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, David said he's got them all. Cool.
Okay.
David's on top.
Most excellent.
Dave's working from home.
He's working from the campground. He's enjoying his time this weekend. Memorial
He
Day.
said he's
on the
watching in
campground.
160p.
Yeah. I think we were broadcasting in 160p for the first half.
Oh, Cal. Hello, D-Matt.
Darkest
No,
Nights is the
first
one.
time?
Dang!
What else? You must have won a bunch of Jeremy's filament or something then.
Definitely. RJ
D-Matt,
loves
at
the red
first
one.
I thought you were going to make it, and then I realized you weren't. We've had some
love-
good drops tonight.
We've had some good drops tonight.
Large log cabin.
Nice.
You go camping much, Keith?
Yeah, I mean, I say yeah. It's like historically over the course of my life, I've gone camping a ton. Since becoming a dad, not so much. But we go occasionally.
I can't believe how
You don't
many
like taking
things-
that show on the road?
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
I'm
But,
trying
you
to
know.
think if there's any other fun, light things we can do right at the end here. Do I have anything?
Do you have any idea? Are we going to try to raid somebody?
Oh, yeah, we should take a look at that, too. Look at the raids. 3D printer decks, Chris Perillo, Maker Deck, and Viable. Actually, hold on. Let me refresh because we were bamboozled last time when I didn't refresh here. Because I don't know if any of these people are actually on. This internet browser's been open since last week.
I've got Vilemods, Chris Perillo, G to the next level, and Maker Deck.
I miss old Chris Perillo.
Yeah, like the 24-hour on with everybody else thing. Like it lacks sort of like the personality.
Oh no. Oh! That's a lot of shots. Are they emptying them?
I got one on the shoulder off of a rebound.
Oh man.
All right, so we'll raid Vilemods. I think that makes as much sense as anything. So,
All right.
I mean, we got to pick his brain about getting a modded blaster in here anyway. So,
Do we though?
yeah, we do. So Keith, that's one of the things we're looking at is getting a blaster you can control with a chat command and just shoot automatically.
Oh, and outsource all these human jobs to, to a robot?
I want robots and me to take care of everything. I don't want to use my hands.
What would Gwen do on Saturday night?
Hang out with Marty Jr. Anyway, another Gwen. That's crazy. Says Gwen.
Is that your alt account, Gwen?
No.
No, it's not. It's
Wait,
not an
what?
alt account.
that's
the person
funny.
who got the who's Gwen KN alt account. Nope, another Gwen. That's crazy. That's hilarious. All right, anyway, so we're going to raid into Vilemods. I do want to say I'm sorry to anybody who's listening to the audio-only version of the podcast. Once again, we provided absolutely nothing of value to you, as usual, but you can always make that better by joining us live every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central at twitch.tv/RiseThePodcast, or you can go back and check out any of our old videos at youtube.com/RiseThePodcast. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like the video and comment down below to continue the conversation. It's nice to be back in person every now and then and get to see all this crazy zaniness happening here. You guys make it super fun every single Saturday night. Keith, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I know that we didn't really talk a lot about Star Wars. We got something in there with your book. So, like, Keith is the only reason we get Star Wars at all this week.
You're welcome.
You're already welcome.
May the force be with you.
Yeah. Are we right? No. Well, okay, bye.